Alright, I think we're back with a little bit more of the daunted Deus Ex stuff for a while. Hopefully more of a while than a non-while, which is why I should probably get this going before it's too much time that has passed and all that stuff. Not that it matters a whole lot, but you know. Usually do try to get more stuff done in the little amount of time that I have to cram all the stuff that I need to do each day. Well, not maybe need to do, but want to do, certainly. This should probably be no exception. And I do devote some time to keeping this space sort of kind of alive, arguably. Let me just take a tiny look at this, and I'll get right on it. So I do want to get right on it. Oh goodness. Yeah, why not? Alrighty. And with that little delay that probably won't have much of any kind of significance to the stream itself, I will see if I can play video games. So steady on, anyone who may be present, maybe in anticipation of that. In just a moment here, right after I scroll past the apparently now ever-changing thing in the Go Galaxy launcher thing, where they have incorporated the dream list mechanic that they unveiled sort of kind of recently into that, where they'll just vote on games that have not been released on that platform to ostensibly be released. Try to bring attention to it. And I voted on a few, but I feel like I ended up voting on a few that very few people are even aware of exist. But if I can order them by most votes with the filter that I have, yeah. And if we go to the last page, though, the game that I have voted out of 4 on that has the least amount of votes is The Romantic Blue, which is a DOS game with 26 votes, but yeah. That does remind me. Or that just make me realize, though, when I look up a little bit from that one of the games that's on this list that I've actually included in that is actually a game that has been freeware for like 20 years now, 20 plus years, but anyway. Let's not worry about that. Let's instead try to play video games. A bomb? Well, hopefully not. I believe that this game was actually quite well received. Hey, Simna. I'm gonna get the feeling that there may be a bomb or two in the games that I've looked at for that dream list thing, but ostensibly this one will not be included in that. Let's go ahead and push a few buttons and hopefully... Where's the freaking... Here it is. I don't think Assassin's Creed 2 was a bomb either, relatively speaking. I think it did quite well, especially in relation to Assassin's Creed 1. Just put this here, push a few buttons, and then hopefully I can... Oh, wait a moment. To tab back into the development. Maybe I shouldn't. I should just leave that out, it doesn't matter. I ended up tabbing back out and back into the thing, because you can't see this, but once again. As usual, it is when I end up doing these streams I do at this time. I do have the Lux thing, like in the low impact, but still you can tell it's active setting. And sometimes when I tie back into a sort of kind of full screen thing like this, it doesn't like fully affect the thing. But most of the time it does, and currently it did. It wasn't for a moment though, but anyway. Let's load on this. I'm pretty sure we want this, the file at the top here, because yeah, previously in Deus Ex we were romping around the rooftops here, and I wanted to, I guess, min-max the route that I was already aware of for being able to get to the end, and I did end up showing like at least one full outcome of what can happen when you just, you know, pop over there. Just kind of slink across the rooftop. Oh yeah, there's a guy down there. Keep an eye out for him. Slink across the rooftop, then go down a ladder that's right there, and use a lockpick to go through the door and just blow up the thing with the computer, and then just get out of there without doing anything else. But when I did go back in time to try and do this a little bit there, I did notice that there appears to be a somewhat better way that I can bring that to fruition. So since I've come this far, I might as well give that a try, because I'm pretty sure that's something I never even noticed before, except there's another ladder down here that you can presumably get on from, you know, from where I was just a moment ago, which I failed to do just then. It happens. Happens quite frequently. And I think there's some stuff down there that I probably want to, oh shit. Oh goodness. Alright, hold on. I'm still here, kind of. I'm in a bit of an awkward position. I might not be in a good position. No. Right, let's not go, and stay in the timeline where JC just disintegrated into nothing when he just jumps down. Giovanni, see. Let's see. Let's instead finally make that Lana jump. Oh yeah, I did. I think in this time I'd also go back out of this area a little bit so I could drink from the freaking water cooler in the hotel, and also there's another place that had a water fountain. The hospital had a water fountain, which was healing. And I guess I probably ended up needing it just so I can, you know, offset what just happened there. Even though I do have the maximum amount of stuff right now. Maximum amount of fuck. I was hoping that wouldn't happen. But I guess things happen too quickly. Maximum amount of medkits you can carry, that's what I wanted to say. But, right on. If I step down here first, and then I step sideways onto this, there we go. I can actually get down here without taking damage. You know, why would I use these try-hard min-maxing save states if I wasn't gonna be able to exploit them for stuff like that? Then what would be the point? There's like, there doesn't seem to be much of a point to breaking these cardboard boxes, and yet I feel compelled to do it every single time that I see one. So let's just make a beeline for the land here, I guess. Let's not fuck around with that. Let's go to the multi-tool. There's some dude over there. There's a thing here that I don't think I've read, a data cube. Commander Wild code for the warehouse. Basement ramp is 2577. Setting up security grid is having first priority. Assault on Liberty Island will be commencing shortly, and we can expect our response within short order. Until the mission objective can be uploaded. The generator must be protected. It's our last line of defense. JL. Well, unless this JL is a JL Denton, I think it's gonna go very well for them. But yeah, I guess this is how you get to that underground passage that I think I kept hearing about in the notes, and yet I thought that that's gonna be something that was entirely separate from the rooftop area, but no, I guess just you have to pass through the rooftops to get down to the basement, so it's kind of like in that level in Thief 3 where you're in the clock tower. And if you play an expert mode, which you totally should, there's like a special thing of loot that you have to grab in the first room, but if you miss it, which it is pretty easy to miss if you don't know about it, and get to the end of the level, you realize that you can't actually get back up there because it's just falling, kind of like in, you know, in this map. So, sucks for you, we gotta restart the level. I guess we can't open this thing up, at least not with my bare hands. JL Medtech, I knew he was in on this, oh goodness. I mean, hopefully no association with that, with the French group that we've been hearing about in this game. which may or may not have been commented on before. And this actually made it as part of the game club stuff, which I guess I'm still kind of in tune with, but in a much more delayed sense now. I don't know, I guess let's toss a lamb and see. Alright, get a free 20 skill points from that. But thankfully this ironclad data cube did not get damaged at all in that. Command phrase completed the initialization of the warehouse perimeter security grids with the login and password you requested. These codes will work for both grids. Set up internal warehouse security measures. Next, I don't really trust Jojo to do the job right. Login NSF password righteous. I think we did hear about that righteous as well. Heard that. God damn it, what's this? And is this the place where we input in the last password that we learned about just now? Basement around 577, is that it? I think we heard about the phrase righteous from one of the people in the bar. Oh boy. Can we finesse this, or do we have to, like, finesse this with something other than our legs? Nope. Oh, there's a camera anyway. There's multiple cameras. Surely if we just juke this, yeah, it's just a bit like... Actually, we did get past this relatively unharmed, didn't we? Hold on. Yeah, relatively speaking, I mean, hold on. Let's see. How are we doing exactly before that happened? 94, 96, of course on right leg, and everything else is basically unharmed, so I guess we could use an EMP grenade. I never really tried to use this, not learning about it. Oh. I didn't really do anything there, did it? Oh, but that's gonna... well... gonna fuck with, okay, that thing, but yeah, I guess it does fuck with the legendary wires. But I mean, this thing, which is the one that actually hits me, is going to be unaffected by that, so it's like, what's the point? Not again. Oh shit, okay. Well, how did we do this time? If we're like, okay, we're actually kind of warp stuff this time, aren't we? Sort of, kind of, oh well, it's better. But at the same time, you know what, let me, as long as I'm here, let me stay in this timeline for a little bit longer so I can see what else we can find over here. Oh boy. This is one of those tunnels, I guess, one of those parts that might trick you into thinking that swimming is a skill that's worth investing in. Well, there is an exploration bonus, but it's just 20 points. Oh boy. My chest is about to get fucked up with water, I guess. Can we make it anywhere near the... no, we just make it all the way over here, so... And it doesn't seem like we can make it past that, so... You know, if you level up your swimming enough where you can actually... make it to the end of that and survive. It's like a... kick in the behind for thinking that that was gonna be more useful than it was. Alright, I don't think there's any... oh wait, there's a camera over there. I should probably get out of the water. Can I even get out of the water? Or... okay, no. Okay, so we're kind of fucked if we end up falling in the water here, actually. It seems... hold on. Oh, never mind. If we stand right here, okay. And wait for the alarm to stop, I guess. We can just... do this. There we go. Yeah, we'll show that. Turn it off, turn that off, turn that off, and unlock the door, open it. Actually, what door is that? Okay, I don't think we've been to wherever this is, have we? I don't think so, if it's part of the same map. Attacking allies. Attacking allies? Well, you mean allies of JC, I think. I keep forgetting that we're supposed to interpret that, but anyway, I guess we just unlock this door over here, yeah. Okay, so... I guess we can disable the turrets, probably ought to, given that if we're just going to still be going through areas that have the turrets in them. Alright, so now we should be able to just waltz right on through here. I believe we can also use a multi-tool to get past this, but why do that when you can just, you know, pop right on through and, oh, fuck, okay, these guys are gonna be aware of me though, that could be a problem. Oh shit, oh fuck, okay, and I guess that turret's on a different system. Okay, that just Isn't this just another place that's, okay, no, that is the basement of this big old warehouse where that thing is. Hold on. The plot is kind of forming when I look at this place, though. Well, the place we get invaded later soon. There's very many such places throughout this game, isn't there? Well, somehow managed to escape those guys, even though that seems kind of fantastical to me at this point. Let's play the toilet inspector some more, as is our want, right? This guy. Let me just take a look around and see what's here. This perfectly arranged, oh god, like hue of barrels. It's almost like the tiles in a ruinous hell game. Okay, I think they found me. Like I probably wanna. I thought this place out here might actually be connected to the streets somehow, but I guess not. No, I feel like I should, yeah, I should explore this series of corridors a little bit more. Oh shit, oh fuck. Oh, okay, there's nothing here, it's just a ramp to nowhere, kind of like those stairways to nowhere in, like, witch houses, but alright, let's not do that. So, I've made a new decision, I've reconsidered, and given that apparently there are in fact dudes down there, let's go back into the system, and instead of just turning off the turrets, let's set it to attack enemies instead. It's gonna be a bit more lethal than, you know, how we've been doing things so far, but might just be worth our while. I mean, that turret is disabled, we could use this thing to bypass the thing, or at least be a little bit more subtle about how we deal with the thing. I don't know. Can we jump over this laser if we're here? Although, didn't matter that time. Oh shit. Oh jeez, okay, hold on. Alright, hold on. Right, let's go back. I guess I probably should have seen that coming, so if we trip the alarm in here, I guess it's gonna summon those dudes, but if they actually come over here, they're gonna be attacked by the turret. Let's see how that goes. Are they gonna be attacked by the turret? Oh wait, here we go. There should be a turret attacking you, I'm not sure why he's not getting hit, but I do hear the turret going off. I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. Yeah, we do get all the tricks, as you can see, by this fucking racket that's going on right now, Jesus. Yes, we go back to your post. Walk into the path of the turret, please. You didn't hear anything, I'm not even moving, come on. You're being paranoid. It was probably just the wind. Oh, goodness. Okay, now they're... fucking... they're tripping the fucking alarm themselves, but for fuck's sake. Okay, I'm honestly really surprised that this guy is still here. Well, if I back off a little bit more, I can... I don't know. I can get this guy to back off. Yeah, he took off. There's no reason for you not to back off a little bit and walk right into the lasers and all that junk. Might need to pull himself level. Seems to be at least turn around now. I guess we'll stay in this timeline. Hold on. We'd have a chance to do this the old-fashioned way, I guess. There we go. I guess we did need to do that after all. Some shells, okay, a couple of dudes at least did end up, oh shit, oh fuck. Okay. Oh god, okay. They can still get a few pot shots off of me though, that's a problem, if I stay right here. This turret is not quite as fast as it should ideally be. Oh gosh. And there's a lot of dudes, but... well, they're in acceptable shape, I would say. Hold on. Let me see if I can, yeah, get out the rackets right now. Yeah, we can... oh gosh. Guy's still around, but if we go after him, he has automated turrets on his side, so it might be a little bit complicated to try and deal with him. Good. assault rifle, but alright.
Keep looking. Something funny about that guy. Take it back.
Oh, jeez. Alright, so maybe what I should do is get these guys to come after me, but then once I start to run away, I'm gonna have to go after them. Because apparently they just, I don't know, it's very strange how things happen in this. When I try to use this way of dealing with them. Okay, he's now running away because he took enough damage, but there we go. I mean, is that all of them? Do I have, am I in an acceptable state health-wise? I think I'm willing to be, I mean, I think I'm almost done with the map anyway, and from what I saw at the end of the previous stream, we're gonna get dropped off at United Cove. Oh shit, fuck. Dropped off at United Cove, oh my god. So many dudes, so. After this, so we can probably just, as long as we survive, we can probably just get free heals, so hold on. You're busted, hold on. How far can I go before I find, you know... Oh god, nope, this guy's just running away.
Who was that? They found us.
Is this guy gonna come after me now, or is he running away? Oh, he's running away. But I think, from what I remember, there is sadly one turret somewhere around here that does have, you know, that isn't wired to the same system that I use my elite hacker skills to hack into, so, oh shit. What? Okay, I guess I haven't come in here yet, hold on. Nano key, warehouse basement storeroom key. That will be the... Oh, what the fuck? I don't know why this door keeps opening and closing on its own, but... I do hear another guy pacing about out there. Okay. The alarm went off, at least further away, hold on. Is it the same login that we saw before? Yes, it is. Okay. Enemies, yeah. On, alright. So let's turn off the other cameras since they're not linked to any other, oh gosh. Any other defense systems. I still don't know what's up with that door. Oh, we got a lamp that hasn't been placed on the wall for once. I just find it laying around. Oh, yeah, we are busted. Come on, dude. I need to tell you to the principal. Just need to hold still for a second. And anyone else that, you know, hasn't come down here yet, so I can, oh gosh. So I can, use my very effective, oh shit. I think that's a turret over there that will actually continue to attack me at this point. Hold on. And this camera too. I'll go look into this room if I can. Can I? Is this the same? No, wait. I mean, there's another... No, okay, yeah, this door is open. I still don't know what's up with this door. Okay, I guess just... Okay, I guess you're supposed to open it with a keypad from outside, but I never did that, so... I'm honestly not sure why that did open up. Hold on. Username and password. Let me check my notes real quick. NSF Righteous, is that the same login that we've been using, right? For the other security terminals? No, okay. Okay, there's someone else out here, what the fuck? And I have some PCs trying to black away in the computer for a little bit. Well, let me check to see if there's anything. Yeah, Righteous password used by the NSF is something that we heard about. Okay, I don't know, it's like kind of skipping with some of these notes at this point. Let me scroll down a little bit so it doesn't do that as much, and then scroll back up. Hopefully it remembers that it's not supposed to do that. No, it's still doing it. Oh, well. Just trying to figure out if there's any login stuff that I need to... that I can get from my notes. Probably not. There's an ATM thing that I still haven't used. There's the jail thing, 577, which is probably not the same key code that's related to this room, the door that goes into this room. Yeah, you're safe. Don't worry about it. I guess what we're gonna do instead, let's save real quick. Speaking of being safe. And let's just do the hack. And see where that takes us. What are we gonna see when we do that? Gonna be the same thing where we, okay, no, collateral damage, H. Grimaldi, and J. Lebedev. I guess Lebedev must be JL. Bar for the airfield operation, secured, brief, collateral damage, SS. Okay, civilians. I'll have to look over those later because we have more time to read over those right now. But well, I'll have to activate the alarm a little bit more so I can bug up. That is. So I can just move around, I guess. I do find it quite strange, so still that we apparently can't take control of that one. What is this? Alright, never mind. I missed this before. I didn't realize there was a fucking thing right here that we just look at. And that has a lot of information on it. Hold on, let me go find it. Oh, there's no guy already. Just hanging around up there. Is he the last guy that we have to deal with? Probably not. Oh, no. Evidently not. Oh shit. I don't think you got anything. Okay, I don't know this. Oh fuck. This guy's gonna... Okay, I'll check the data queue and see if I can get away with the energies. Oh shit, okay, no, this guy will in fact attack me. That's a problem. That means he hasn't been fucking shot into submission by the turret yet. He didn't follow me all the way over there. This is where we came in. Alright. These tunnels are pretty labyrinthine, I will say that. Oh shit. I'm trying to avoid getting pot-shotted by that guy. Oh, look, it's right there. Come on. Yeah, he's just around the corner here. Okay. Yeah, I guess that friggin' cabra can just keep its eye trained on me, but... I just realized that there's a friggin' keypad on that wall over there, and there's a, you know, that ramp to nowhere. Maybe that's a basement ramp that we were supposed to.
That's him. He's a cop.
Ah, goddammit, hold on. How many whippings to the face will it take to get this guy to run? About 4. That's the answer. And apparently, I guess he probably ended up shooting me with something that's, yeah, trank darts. But I do want to get trank darts off him, if I can help it, but... maybe the best thing to do here is to just kind of wait it out.
Something funny about that guy.
Just wait for this guy to say that, no, we're fine, there's no one around here. It's no problem. Might still get seen by the camera, that's right over there, around the corner, but even so...
I think we're safe.
Yeah, you are safe. Good on you for seeing the lights. Hold on. We didn't see anything. Camera. Just don't worry about that. Let's see if I can get out of this real quick. Just head up here to see if that guy has trank darts. That is something that I, in fact, do want to... Oh. Oh, fuck. Oh, I guess I was for nothing. Hold on. Yeah, let's try to try. Hold on. He's going to turn right around here, so he might see me. No, he did not see me. Alright. So please hold on a moment. There we go. Okay, that was a much better outcome. And we got 2 trank darts out of that, so that's pretty cool. Definitely no other way to defeat this enemy ship, except throwing lamps at him. I mean, it would probably work, considering that when they throw lamps at themselves, at their own feet, it does work pretty well. Alright, so remind me what the keypad code was for this. 2577. Granted, yeah, but what's that do though? Oh, I see. I think that would be the case. Do I want to go here though? Grab some boosts and get drunk so I can get some extra health, but... And they literally just leaving, you know, like that someone just leaving all bottles of booze just out in the streets. Just lying around, and the fact that JC is actually taking those bottles of booze and opening them up and drinking them without caring the world as to how safe that may be. It's just kind of a, I don't know, very bathos-rich scenario, I would say. Let's see. Well, I guess I hope no one else ends up coming down here. So So if we just walk through, I suppose that's how we can get to, well, get to the toilets, which we already checked out. The doors are open this time, even though I don't think I came up here in this timeline. Only on the timeline where everyone was chasing me, and oh, on this timeline though, there's not the big U of barrels. That's a little unusual. Is that actually random? And if so, then why would it be? That just seems very strange. Anyway, it's another way down. Does that just lead into the same network of tunnels? I believe it does, yes. But there's the gun. There's a place with toxic waste, which I'm pretty sure we did go into that before. The timelines from the previous stream, and it's in fact not something you want to deal with. I'm just very grateful that this baton and just weapons in general apparently just don't have any kind of durability that I have to be worried about. That would be really shitty. I mean, I could probably deal with, you know, if they actually design the game around that, but what would we rather just not have to bother with that? Oh shit, there's more dogs that I don't want to deal with. Wait a moment, okay. You don't want to close that door. Even if I would rather those dogs not mess with me. Natural chance you can replace all their orange soda with lemon lime soda. I suppose that could definitely be something that they might be annoyed by, if not by the fact that they're about to be dead, I think. We blow up the thing. Or when someone else is pissed off by the fact that someone did that, is gonna come in here and just start blasting with complete prejudice. As we saw at the end of this scenario before when we actually did do that. Alright, so hold on. Let's see, because I think there's something down here that I might be able to find somewhere that I rarely would want. I'll just check what's in these boxes. Okay, that's one that I don't want. This is a lockpick, which I do want. I don't know what this would be for. As long as we're in the timeline, we might as well find out. Like, what did that do? Does that turn off the turret that's out there? Maybe, possibly? Oh, and I think it turned off all of the laser tripwires as well. But that didn't seem particularly worthwhile, especially with... now you have to spend a lockpick to get in there, but... Spend a lockpick in there, but you have to spend a lockpick to get in there. And you can't even get more of the, oh my god, it's bouncing. There isn't anything here, is there? Nope. Yeah, I don't think this room is particularly worth going into unless you really want to deactivate those three bars. Is that really all that you can find down here? It seems, well, I guess we do have the login now that we didn't have before for cameras. Or at least the one camera that did not get disabled by my hackery bullshit before. Still, just beeping angrily at me whenever I get in sight. And turning up the alarm just to be noisy. Yeah, this thing. Satellite uplink is still intermittent at best. Until I can track down the source of the problem, I've established a secure tunneling communications channel for you, everyone. NYC.net. It's encrypted and looks like normal. Public and traffic to any network sniffers, which should do until the uplink has been fixed. Look at this T-phrase and password is Valley Forge. Which is a place that I only know exists because of the running gag about it in the Tentacle. Out here, hold on. We'll just get alarmed by the camera once more time. That one camera. This storage room 2577, was it? Is that gonna be the same code here, or...? No, it's not. Alright, but it doesn't matter because there's another door that goes in there. That one's just permanently unlocked, I think. Hopefully. Yeah, okay. So let's see... Oh, there's another one here. Maybe with this terminal. I don't know, did I try going to this terminal before, or... And that still didn't cover that one? No, it does. That one fucking, turret, yeah, and that one camera are just completely outside of this network, I guess. Hold on, the safe, hold on. Alright, so we can get in here with 3 picks. I didn't notice this at all before. Let me see. What happens if we get in here with 3 picks? I would rather not actually use 3 picks also. There are those UNATCO people getting into shenanigans outside, no doubt. Hey, what do you know? It's an augmentation canister, which I probably want, even if I don't have room for that, but this might be a good time to, you know, actually finally get that fucking skill upgrade that I kept wanting to get, but I keep putting off until this very moment. But now might be the time, because if I get this now and I get advanced lockpicking at this time, I need 1 less pick. Well, oh well. You know what? That'll do. But we do have to make room for that. Hold on. Yeah, augmentation canister. Well, I don't want this. I have 3 fucking ballistic armors that I don't know if I'm gonna end up using. Also, the hazmat suit. I don't even remember when I got that, but augmentation canister has been acquired. This one is here, and it is for speed enhancement or run silent. Bionic polymeric gel myofibrils are woven into the leg muscles, increasing the speed at which an agent can run and climb, the height they can jump, and reducing the damage they receive from falls. The damage is reduced, which would be nice, but the other one seems like it would be a lot more interesting for my build. Run silent. Very muscle movements for complete silence and walking or running are determined continuously with reactive kinematics equations produced by embedded nanocomputers. Okay. Sound made while moving is reduced slightly. Sound made while moving is reduced moderately. Significantly, agent is completely silent if we get it to max level though, so I don't really know what that means, but I would probably want that over the other one. So I can stealth better. Let's just wait until we can actually install that though. Oh my god, every single time. It even says on the on my end, likely evaluator restricted when one of those shows up. Oh well, what's Twitch gonna do about that? The same thing they do about everything else. They're more concerned with, I don't know. People who could do something about that, probably more concerned with keeping themselves a prisoner or whatever. Doing anything about that, but let's see. What was the thing here? Key phrase. Alley Forge. Here we go. So now we can actually read this without having to worry about the countdown thing. From H. Grimaldi. Collateral damage. I've done my best to convey this to my people, but to be frank, I think we'll need to assume that collateral damage is inevitable and mobilize our own propaganda efforts now. In order to be blunt, in order to blunt or deflect any negative psychological repercussions. Most of those in the field haven't had any formal military training, and I'm already receiving reports that the action in Hell's Kitchen has resulted in a number of friendly fire casualties in hostage situations. The Natco's counterattack has been more aggressive than expected, and some of our troops are going to make bad decisions under pressure. But apparently this guy T-Phrase previously sent a message saying we need to impress upon those under our command that collateral damage in the form of civilian casualties must be avoided at all possible costs. The value of dead or wounded civilians to unite propaganda efforts is incalculable, and will significantly set back our costs, which makes sense, I guess. J. Lebedev says good luck. I'm preparing to depart for the airfield to oversee the final stages of the operation. Direct communication will be difficult until the airfield can be secured, but I'll debrief our friend once we rendezvous. Send any necessary tactical updates via couriers. Okay. Via these messages or anything like that. Alright, I guess we are now actually done here. Should just get out so that we can lighten the load of our inventory a little bit, hopefully. Let's see. What are we going to do? I think we should go upstairs. One final round of checking all of these dudes to make sure that they're not carrying anything else that I would be interested in, and the answer appears to be no, so I think it's time to blow shit up. The question is just gonna be, can we access the computer room from here without issue, or are we gonna have to take the long way around? Because I don't know. Where's the computer room anyway? I think it's over there. I thought it was like down there, but I guess not. Maybe we can break the window if this door is locked or whatever. It's unlocked though, okay. Set the skill points for critical location bonus, so we're Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna want that. Oh, that's a, well, that's a wind mirror, but also there's some guy running back there. Hold on. Is there someone here? Oh, yes, there is. Nope, no one there. You don't need to be worried. Sorry. That's a mirror that can be opened from outside with a lockpick removal tool. Sure. I guess we can also open it, but we don't need to at this point because we've made our way here for a different method. So shotgun or combat knife, which yeah, we're gonna leave it. But at least we didn't have to. Yeah, pick. Didn't have to worry too much about that. How can we break the mirror and get in that way? I guess we can. Alright. Worry about that. We'll let the mirror live in this timeline just because it's, you know, the fancy shiny surfaces render everything twice to create a true reflection, even though it's not entirely faithful. I didn't even want to crack the mirror a little bit like I did there. Just filling up on ammo, but the only ammo that I care about realistically at this point is the ammo that comes out of my crossbow, which is darts. So I guess, can we use the same login to get into this computer as we did the one downstairs? No, okay. Well, let's go ahead and just do it the way we did it in the other timeline. I mean, I don't really know how else you would do this though if you, you know, if you didn't have the, there's no email, right? You didn't have the hack option. Oh yeah, fuck, we're probably gonna wanna get the fuck out of here now, hold on. I think it's gonna blow up. We can't go out through the mirror because I want to keep the mirror in one piece if possible, so there it is.
Good job, JC. The power just died at the NSF headquarters. Now it's up to Paul. Go to the roof. A chopper is arriving with Agent Herman on board. He will lock down the warehouse while you take the chopper back to HQ.
Oh,
What was that?
no one.
I didn't see a uniform.
We didn't see anything. That's a thing. Moment, let me see if this guy's anything. Oh! Front runner, keyring, and tranked arts and lamb. Oh boy. So maybe, I don't know, maybe I should try to, fuck, never mind. Well, that guy shot me with a dart too, though, didn't he? Okay. That means that I could probably get more of those of him. Actually, hold on a moment. Shit, fuck, hold on. Get back out. So I don't have to reload. Cancel that hack momentarily, because I guess I'm gonna see if I can take care of these guys next. Without, you know, making the computer blow up before that happens. That would be ideal, I think. Let's see, where the fuck are you? He's all the way over there, which means it's probably going to turn around before I get to him. Can't use my blink power-up. Oh, never mind. That went well. 3 trank darts, and then a keyring, warehouse front door, and a left. I'll be taking that. And yeah. Oh shit, fuck, what? Fuck. Alright, why did this guy come down running if we didn't follow that up with anything? He apparently just is still not aware that we're even here. Some shotgun, combat knife. There might be one more guy with darts. That's the thing. That made me turn back time just a moment ago. Might be that guy over there, and I think, assuming that... Oh god. Are there 2 more guys in here? Yeah, there's some other guys. Okay, it looks like the guy that's on the far end of this room is probably not gonna move. So wait for the other guy to... yeah, to actually move away. And then, with any luck, just be able to do this. Yeah, 4 trank darts. I will not say no to that. Shit, and apparently this guy's blind because he doesn't realize what just happened. I don't know, it's like Thief, kind of, where staying in the dark actually does make a difference. I don't know if that was mentioned in the combat training thing at the beginning. It probably was, but it really didn't seem to make a difference there, so I probably just didn't assume that it would. They didn't really demonstrate it very well there. You know, unlike with the tutorial in Thief, where they do in fact demonstrate that very well. And I saw that there is, you know, there's in fact one more guy upstairs. I will... I mean, on the other timeline that I did at the end of the last stream, I did in fact see that guy get shot to hell pretty much by Gunther. Well, he made it up here. Cool. So I guess we'll see if we can spare him this fate, this timeline. It's probably a little bit less merciful in a way. Oh fuck. Some of the other fucking rooftops that I should actually alerted by that. Okay, then. I think there's only one guy left on any of the other rooftops that could be alerted by that even, but I don't really think it would be a good idea to go all the way back. Try to go all the way back. I don't think it would really be possible, but it might. But we don't bother with that. Go all the way back over there so I can whack him in the head. Alright, I think we've completely cleared out this entire warehouse, which is kind of remarkable. Considering how many dudes there were. And most of them aren't even dead. Alright, so let's do it. Let's log out. Set the thing to blow up and get... Oh my god. The fucking doorway, because the swivel chair was in the way.
Good job, JC. The power just died at the NSF headquarters. Now it's up to Paul. Go to the roof. A chopper is arriving with Agent Herman on board. He will lock down the warehouse while you take the chopper back to HQ.
Well, you know, there... Some people do say, I don't know how true this is myself, but some people do say that the swivel chair was invented by Thomas Jefferson, so perhaps that was trying to tell me something in a way. But yeah, we did it. We defeated the evil warehouse, and here's Gunther.
Manderly has assigned me the peacekeeping occupation of this district.
I took care of the generator. How's the raid going?
They should have sent Agent Navarre. Your brother is timid like a child.
Did something go wrong?
You do not need to hear anything from me. Take the helicopter back to base. I am sure Manderly has planned a debriefing for the top agents.
Alright. But... Wait, what? I thought I just heard some shooting. Oh yeah, from over there. But I guess we're not going to be concerned with that. Anything else, by the way?
I do not need assistance.
Alright, I'm just going to hide behind this wall.
The helicopter is waiting. Learn your lesson from Paul.
But you keep saying that Paul sucks, so it's getting mixed messages here.
Simple jobs. They have me doing the work of bots.
Well...
You will be bored if you stay here with me.
I mean, probably, given that I guess they're just going to be cleaning up bodies.
Learn your lesson from Paul.
Alright, let's go.
Last boarding call, Unatco HQ.
Hey, you're the guy I talked to at the Underworld bar, right? The one asking for beer.
You don't want to fly one of these birds all wound up. They have a temperament, especially in a crosswind.
Alright, yeah, let's get out of here.
Let's go.
I mean, like I commented before, though, the way they have this hardly implied. I think we're being shot at by, yeah, the one fucking guy that was left on that one rooftop. The way they set it up, it makes it look like JC is talking to the helicopter and not the guy inside the helicopter. See, it's Jock's helicopter.
I'll take you back to the city after you check in with Manderly.
Thanks, Jock's helicopter, so take care, Jock, hey?
Take you back to the city after you check in with Manderly.
And I think we did note that apparently if we check this place again... Hey, look, another free multi-tool. And a free comeback here. Hey, look, another free lockpick. I'll not say no to that. I don't know if there's anything else. Find here. I should probably take a look at the... Oh, whoops, not that. The notes. The notes, because I think if this does still let me access all of my notes, yeah, from the beginning of the game, we should be able to, yeah, check the code for that, which was 451, which still works, which is pretty good. What is this? Repair button. I guess this got fucked up somehow, even though I'm pretty sure it worked when we last dropped by here. Getting in spots, specs and overview, micrograbbers are 118 repair bots. Micrograbbers R118 is characteristic of all bots in the MG repair line. An autonomous unit capable of a wide range of repair, maintenance, and construction tasks. By default, the R118 is equipped with the Kroyas Searchlight 3 argon laser attached to the standard MG IRL. Worm, Chiang optics, and visual processing, is self-recharging bioelectric battery, wireless command control, and 16 GB of internal memory. Wow. or a superior amount of task customization at an affordable price. Well, I mean, this probably doesn't need to, you know, install Windows or anything using those 16 gigabytes, so it's probably sufficient for what that just does repairs. The bioelectric interface adheres to the same light standard pioneered by MG and adopted by most of the companies around the world, allowing all units in the R-line to act as mobile bioelectric recharges if necessary. Oh, really? Well, I mean, it seems to be taking its sweet time with repairing this thing, so surely it won't mind if I 75 points of bioelectric energy every 60 seconds, so, I don't know, recharge. Yeah, recharge my bioenergy, why not? I get to... I'm pretty sure that was like 25% of my bioenergy that I had spent up until now. It's literally stuff that I've spent over the course of the entire game so far, so... And I have amassed nearly 20 of these bioelectric cells, which I think it says right here how much I can repair. They can repair about that much, right? 25, yeah. So I'd say that's a pretty good prospect, but anyway, I guess we're gonna hop in now.
Your mission was a success. Just about the only bright side of the operation, unfortunately. Report to Manderley for a briefing.
So this is where we left off last time in the other timeline. Hey, brother, are you doing
Liberty
okay?
Island is off limits.
But we're on Liberty Island, what are you talking about? What are these fellas up to? They're more JCs, I guess, just like...
Mr. Dent,
Yes.
the prisoners on level 3 are a sensitive matter. Leave the interrogations to Mr. Simons.
Simons.
You are authorized to receive your orders from Joseph Manderley, after which you will return to the helipad.
Simons. You guys from DC? What agency?
Please proceed to Manderley's office. We will expect to see you shortly.
So if we are, going with the pretense that you guys are human, even though you look exactly the same, and my face are like there's like 4 characters so far that we've seen in the game that just look like copies of JC almost.
Do not question the prisoners yourself.
But if we assume that you guys are supposed to be human, then what purpose does the robot voice serve?
We'll be waiting.
Or are we just
I do
going
not
with the,
understand the reason for your delay.
the, you know, inevitable assumptions here?
Interesting behavior, Mr. Dent.
Disgusting behavior?
We
Sorry.
will be waiting. Interesting behavior, Mr. Dent.
I have been hearing that phrase from certain source people. We'll be waiting here in front of the helicopter. Helicopter has a big Thomas the Tank Engine
Take
face.
you back to the city after you check in with Manderley.
If you squint, maybe.
Take you back to the city after you check in with Manderley.
Doesn't look like the helicopter's lines change, at least.
The island has been declared a crime scene and will be the subject of a thorough investigation.
I don't know, did one of you guys, or all of you guys, like drinking water and
My rounds.
choked on it a little bit? Like, just before I got here? Why are we clearing our throats like that?
They told us to hang tight. Objectives remain, apparently.
Objectives remain.
They've got some kind of specialist from Washington downstairs. Somebody to interrogate the prisoners.
Yeah, I heard about Simons.
I'd like to know what the feds are doing down in the cell block.
I'm gonna be honest, if that's a character that I'm thinking of, who I was already mildly aware of, at least having a role. I mean, I think it's the same character that I showed in the intro cutscene. I thought that guy's name was Simmons. Maybe I was mistaken.
Good to have you back. I'd like to know what the feds are doing down in the cell block.
Well, apparently we got prisoners that we're not supposed to talk to at all. He's gonna talk to them. Stays different. Meatbox Congress. You must pay rent on time, or to get the cash. Some budget item. I think we did read this before. So we're just not pay rent.
Don't worry about what the guys are saying about Hell's Kitchen.
Alright, well. Are you gonna care if I steal your soda? Well, it's apparently gonna shock him enough that he's gonna cough some more. I do wonder, though.
If it wasn't for the warehouse, I'm sure you would have helped out with the firefight in front of the hotel.
Yeah, I'm sure. The firefight. Well, I guess maybe he would have said something different if I had gotten involved in that firefight. Because I'm pretty sure I could have done that if I really wanted to. But why do that when I can just let the minions do all the dirty work for me? Will I see anything if I do this, though? Nope, nothing.
I know for a fact from when you were at the academy that you can do more than throw gas grenades and use a prod. They're full of it.
What are you, like, chiding me for going in a stealth build? Is that really what you're doing?
Don't worry about what the guys are saying about Hell's Kitchen.
Well, maybe I have something to say about that. But that's, you know, I guess this counts as the Liberty Island
Don't worry about what the guys
music.
are saying about Hell's Kitchen.
It's something that I guess I didn't think about until now. I guess the game over music is also different depending on where you die, because I thought that game over music that we just heard for a second was going to be like for the whole game, but I guess not. I never heard it in Hell's Kitchen. Oh boy, did they refill this thing? They sure did, but you know what, I think that I'm going to assume... I'm going to operate under the assumption that I will be able to have access to a medbot.
Manderley said he's busy, but to wait outside his office.
As long as I'm here. Hold on, is there a window here? Can I break this window? No, I cannot. Okay. Alright, I guess I'll just hop back in.
Manderley said he's busy, but to wait outside his office.
Yeah, we got infinite strength. Door in the way. Goodness. There's ambient combat, conversation, death, and in some cases finished themes for each area. Yeah, it's kind of a shame, because I think that just because I had never played very far into this game at all, at least, I mean, it's probably a good thing that there's just more music, but I feel like the Liberty Island game over music is just like very deeply ingrained in my mind as the game over music for this game. Even though it doesn't do much. Is this tranquilizer darts? I don't mind if I do. Let's see how many of those I have at this point. I have 139 flames. I guess those are measured in flames of napalm. The darts are all the way down here almost. 28 darts. I wonder how many of those I can carry. I've got 27 regular darts, which I don't think I've used. Even though I do have the... I don't have the scope, but I do have a laser sight thing for the crossbow. I ever run into another situation like the one in the subway in Battery Park? Probably just end up using it again, but until then...
Shootout in the park and Hell's Kitchen. You had other priorities.
See, this guy gets it.
They still have some terrorists downstairs. Ones you didn't kill in the statue.
Oh, that means there must be a lot of them, surely. Unless... Well, I mean,
Gunther's full of it. Earlier tonight, in the statue, I bet you had at least half a dozen takedowns. At least.
I mean, if you consider a takedown a KO, then they've had a lot more than that.
Those jerks from Washington think they own the place.
My god, I completely forgot what I was saying before I started talking to this guy, though.
What they're saying about the shootout in the park and Hell's Kitchen. You had other priorities.
I was just thinking about how I'm going to continue to hoard ammo for the crossbow until I actually have to use it. I feel like there's no better choice for thinking about it. Oh, they clean out boxes from this room. I did see a guy in this room, though. I don't remember if there's a computer in here the first time I came in. A lockpick of which there is not one here, so...
I don't understand. What are you doing?
I'm reading a book. Is that really so strange? People read books. People sit on chairs. What's so weird about that? Pretty sure I already did read that book, though.
Just filling out a report on the mop-up operation.
Alright. I mean, these guys have to wear those, like, weird muzzle things over their mouth and nose when they're in here, just in the office.
I saw quite a bit of action today.
And wear their helmets, for that matter. Must be protocol.
I think they give us these things to make sure we don't forget how to read and write. Is it 5 kills get you the red eye? I think I'll put 5.
5 kills get you the red
Saw
eye.
quite a bit of action today.
Well, I'm sure.
Just filling out a report on the mop-up operation.
And yeah, they're talking about like the people I didn't kill on Liberty Island, of which there's a lot. I think I basically didn't kill anyone on Liberty Island. But then, you know, at the end after you get to the top of the statue and get the guy out of there. I think any people that you saw before that you just left lying on the ground and unconscious are actually dead now. They just shot him. Yes, when they were on their way to you.
You're just kidding around, right?
Yeah, that's it. Now don't mind us as I do this code. Yeah, there is a killer plague of some kind going on around here, but I feel like we haven't been told an awful lot of details. Okay, no email today. A lot of details about that either. Probably go to my own office and check out my email. Well, Anna's here, and I guess that's Paul over there. And that secretary's name I forget. I think we should have her log in as well. And there's something, there's like a weapon mod. Maybe I should get that, I don't know. I mean, I have like this weapon mod in my inventory that I can't use because it's just, well, I can use it, but this probably should be like my go-to thing to just expend if I want to get rid of something in my inventory at this point. at this precise moment because either on the stealth pistol or on the regular pistol. I don't know. Like, obviously, I feel like the stealth pistol would be more suited for this build, but the reason I didn't just use up that mod as soon as I got that, I looked up at the stats, is because I'm pretty sure some of the stats on the regular pistol do seem like they are in fact better. But Image Millennium Magazine added to data vault. What? I mean, it's here. Okay, yeah, I guess so. Check this aerial image. Not sure what this symbol on the right here is. I haven't looked at it yet, I guess. Millennium, but it's there's two ends in Millennium, but alright. Future of business. Bob Page, will Aquinas change the world? Experts debate. World of unlimited bandwidth. Resurgence in world terrorism. And I feel like this down here says expert phase, expert farce, something, and an actual, you know, ISBN code, I guess you can make out. So I wonder what that actually matches, because I wouldn't be surprised if that does match something. Alright, so who's here? What do you have to say about this?
I heard about the raid. Don't sweat it. I'm sure Paul had his reasons. Your brother's always one step ahead of the rest of us. You'll see. Tomorrow the coalition will be kissing his ass.
Oh, you actually have a name I didn't realize it now.
Don't sweat it. I'm sure Paul had his reasons.
Michael Berry. I feel like I didn't, still not entirely actually clear on what Paul did. Oh, we could actually use this again now. Public access is probably less new entries now, and it sure looks like it does. All I know is that I didn't run into Paul, I don't think, while I was over in Hell's Kitchen.
Right, huh? Agent Navarro was grinding gears over how you handled Castle Clinton. Not hard to flip her switch, is it?
But by just knocking out most people, or just letting her dudes take care of the ones at the front?
I'd like to know what the feds are doing down in the cell block.
I guess I'll find out,
They've
maybe.
got some kind of specialist from Washington downstairs. Somebody to interrogate the prisoners.
What else?
Gunther's full of it. Earlier tonight in the statue,
Okay,
I
this
bet
one
you
we've
had
heard.
at least half a dozen takedowns. At least.
Yeah, apparently some people are just completely gonna get on my ass about the fact that I'm just going in guns blazing and killing everyone.
They've got some kind of specialist from Washington downstairs.
Hey, hold
Somebody
on.
to interrogate the prisoners.
1 second. Before we do anything else, let me check the, you know, last social engineering bank details that I got here. NYFF, yada yada yada, security protocols, yada yada yada. Your account number is 543654 and the PIN number is 5544.
They told us to hang tight. Objectives remain, apparently.
Login error access denied. What? Oh, maybe he actually did change it in time. I don't know. Fortunately, I can also just do this. Let's see if this ATM has been refilled at all. How does an ATM that's like inside a secret or secure government office get refilled, I guess? Someone has to come in here with special authorization from the bank to just put money in it. Well, let's check out the secure computer terminal, or public bulletin terminal rather. Not secure at all. Stopping terror, a new perspective on freedom. And one maniac, oh wait, this is Anna Navarro. And one maniac can wipe out a city of 20 million with a micro developed in his basement. A new approach to law enforcement becomes necessary. Every citizen of the world must be placed under surveillance. That means sky cams at every intersection, computer-mediated analysis of every phone call, email, and snail mail. And a purely electronic economy in which every transaction is recorded and data mined for suspicious activity. We are close to achieving this goal. Some would say that human liberty has been compromised, but the reality is just the opposite. As surveillance expands, people become free from danger, free to walk alone at night, free to work in a safe place, and free to buy any legal product or service without the threat of a fraud. One day, every man and woman will quietly earn credits, purchase items for quiet homes and quiet streets, and have cookouts with neighbors and strangers alike, and sleep with doors and windows wide open. Yeah, that isn't the tranquil dream of every free civilization throughout history, but is, well, you see. Well, you see. Terrorism war without fronts. Joseph Manderley, I don't remember that guy's voice, so. How do we fight an underground threat? One with no defined territory base or often no leader. We look at military history. The casebook examples of how to manage civil unrest is Hamlet Evaluation System HES, developed by the United States military during its occupation of South Vietnam in the 20th century, since population centers in that country contained both communist rebels and loyal citizens. Towns were ranked on a scale from 1 to 5, 5 being the safest. The monthly reports of local commanders useful in Vietnam for maintaining contour maps of ideology concentration that provided main components for the UNATCO sector field report. Modern Uru UNATCO deployed unit has been modeled on the CAP Combined Action Platoon deployed in Vietnam. 15-man rifle squad responsible for a single hamlet. CAP protected villages typically earned a 295 head score, compared to a 1.6 average in the same region. CAP units performed in many mission roles, but they primarily work with indigenous police to strengthen ideological ties. Indigenous police wouldn't that just be local police, or like indigenous people have their own separate police? That's a weird way to phrase it. Like CAP units, UNATCO teams are primarily concerned with building safe communities, says Joseph Manderley. Didn't realize what was happening because I was distracted by other things. I thought that sounds different yet. Yeah, never of those. They are enemy Templars, by the way. There's some debate as to whether the Templars should be considered a terrorist organization because they do not employ the typical tools of terrorism, but make no mistake, they have apples to feed. Templars are just as dangerous as any other group that might use guns and bombs to intimidate the free citizens of a country. Only the Templars wield blackmail and extortion as their weapons. Supposedly the direct descendant of a so-called secret society with its roots in the medieval crusades. Well, there you go. I mean, I'm pretty sure that Vladimir Bartol did this before this game and the other series that's well known for this in the novel Alamut. But anyway, the medieval crusades, the present-day Templars are merely concerned with increasing their own bank accounts in elaborately illegal financial manipulations that have left entire markets collapse in their wake. Templars are currently classified as inactive after being successfully diminished by a combined UNATCO Interpol raid on the Paris headquarters in 2051. However, several key Templar figures are still at large and may attempt to reform the organization under a new designation. For all we know, that Jacques de Molay motherfucker is still out there. I don't think we had a list available, did we? Maybe we did. Oh well, whatever. I'm pretty sure we can delete it if it turns out to be a duplicate. Know your enemy X-51. Little was known about X-51 aside from their involvement in all manner of illegal research, much of it prescribed by worldwide concords over the last 50 years. Computer profiling shows a high likelihood that X-51 was responsible for the so-called disaster that submerged much of Southern California. Though the exact nature of the experiment led to the tragedy is still unknown. Little other information is available on the overall objective of X-51, if any exists. X-51 is believed to be led by Gary Savage, a scientist previously employed by the United States government for a variety of black projects until he disappeared under mysterious circumstances several years ago. Kinda makes you have buyer's remorse, eh? All agents are advised to be vigilant for any indications as to the whereabouts of Savage or other members of X-51, which we're not going to tell you anything about them though, and report them immediately to their operator or immediate superior. But like, we assume that they all have an operator or immediate superior that we can report them to.
We lost a buddy of ours in the park in Hell's Kitchen. Guess there wasn't much you could do.
Yeah, I guess not. I mean, that guy should have shot better, I guess. Let's see, so I guess maybe that guy would have said something different if I had, if none of the dudes there had died, but oh well. A couple of them did die. Let me check my notes. Our enemy X-51, Templars, war without front, perspective of freedom. Okay. Don't see any duplicates, so we're going to assume that that went well. With no duplicates. I guess before I get out of here, I do have a lot of, you know, a lot of lockpicks. Let's really take a look at what this is. And I do have advanced lockpicking at my disposal, weapon modification recoil. The only thing that I want to find out before I decide if I want to keep that or not is, can it be applied to my crossbow? The answer is no, so forget it. I think I value my freaking horde of lockpicks more than I value the ability to not get kicked back with a gun. Did you surf him? Did we already read this? I don't think we did. This sounds ridiculous, so I think I would have remembered this. Righteous Angels, Perspectives on UNATCO by Wendy White, Wendy with an eye. The new Seraphim has the giddiness that greeted the new millennium with two ends, faded to grim apathy in the face of plague, famine, and the inevitable waves of national convulsions that followed in their wake. The United Nations found itself increasingly outmoded and unable to cope with the worldwide rise in terrorism. Tensions between the affluent all the way within private enclaves and those less fortunate escalated rapidly as basic medical care facilities collapsed under the weight of each new outbreak. The very pervasiveness of the net fractured communities into smaller and smaller special interest groups, and as local police grew increasingly ineffectual and access to deadly weaponry more commonplace, conflicts spilled over national borders and onto the streets of major urban cities. The United Nations was forced to admit that their own military was both outmoded and unequipped to deal with these threats when the organization was required. The UNATCO, an army of seraphim, divinely charged to mete out impartial justice with burning wings and flaming swords. Maybe even that one sword from Ultima 7 that is from the Fort of Virtue expansion, which you might want to get so you can beat the boss in the dungeon with the pyramid that is literally unkillable without a strong sword. I don't think that's a flaming sword though. Hold on. We don't have a key for this, do we? Oh yeah, we do. 10mm ammo. This is still unlocked. Is there anything in here that I want at this time? Oh, well, the anticipation to look in there, but no, there's nothing in there. Guess I'll stop by my office. Let's see. Sure. Assuming that they haven't changed my login and password. Let's see what we got. J-Rays. Congrats on surviving your first mission, Giovanni. No, it's all part of the job, but I'm glad to see you back in one piece, more or less anyways. If you get this message before I get a chance to see you in person, then get your ass down here so we can patch you up. By the way, I hear a few things from up top, and I get the impression that they were definitely taking advantage of the MSF attack to evaluate your performance. So far, everyone seems to be ecstatic, everyone except for Gunther, but he's got his own problems. Keep it up, but keep an eye out too. I get the impression sometimes that everyone here has their own agenda. Gee, I wonder why. Old ends is watch her back. Don't have much time, so I'm gonna have to cut this short. They're going to tell you a lot of things about what went on today, and it's probably all going to get pinned on me. Got my reasons, but I can't go into them right now, not over the net. But you got to trust me that there are reasons. Maybe I can point you in the right direction, tap a few computers to see what you come up with. Oh boy. Try my analyst computer if you can risk it. Password is night_killer, which we already knew about. You can also check Navarre's, but I don't have her password. Call woman, be careful around her, and as for that matter, everyone else. Alright. And apparently we can't just speak to each other either, because of what we heard about in the, during our first visit to this place. We can't turn off the fucking info link or whatever it is. So we're just gonna be, we have, like, constant surveillance, so before we go to Manderley, let's see what's down here. Since apparently Navarro is just there in the office, maybe we can go to her office and
know what the feds are doing down in the cell block.
And snoop around without her being in the way. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Shannon?
Carry on, Agent.
Still cross about that thing that I did earlier?
Stop following me.
How can I follow if you're not moving?
I've already reported you once.
Yes, she did. She doesn't care about that.
I've already reported you once.
They've got some kind of specialist from Washington downstairs. Somebody to interrogate the prisoners.
Good.
Carry on, Agent.
I feel like I couldn't come up with a convincing JC impression on the fly. Let me just make a joke there. So is there anyone else to get pissed at me if I go into the ladies' room this time? Nope. If I do that and then come back out immediately.
Gunther's.
Stop following me.
She doesn't comment on that, so I guess she's not going to. You know, it does occur to me that there's one scene in Dishonored 1 that may or may not be a reference to that as well. You can actually get a game over if you try to jump in a bathtub with a naked lady. That game, but you can also just not do that. I mean, I'm pretty sure in that game, from what I remember, there's another character that's also trying to creep on her before you even get there. So at least the setup is a little bit different. Darts, yeah, why not? I'm pretty sure this is Navarre's computer and Gunther's computer is way over there, and you also have to pass through both of their office spaces to get to the place with the
Manderley says only senior staff members can interview the prisoners.
Toward the prison holding cells are apparently, which is seems like a very, very strange setup, but I guess maybe they do it for effect.
I don't think you're supposed to be down here, Agent.
Probably not, but here I
won't
am.
say anything, but I think you should go.
Here I am nonetheless. I mean, you don't seem to be doing anything to, like, be forceful.
Manderley will chew us out if he finds out you were here.
I'll try to get me out of here.
I don't think you're supposed to be down here, Agent.
They won't talk. We've tried everything.
Well, thank you for being so forward with
I
what you
won't
know.
say anything if you go back there.
Alright, thank you.
Manderley says only senior staff members can interview the prisoners.
You know, a high five on you for not telling on me. Make me think of that one professor that I had to like, extra course for like a makeup test in high school. And when we actually did the makeup test, he literally slipped me the answer for one of the questions, which was very, very cash of him. But let's see. Username. I guess A Navarre. I don't think we know the password though. Bionic woman. I don't think we ever got that password, did we? No, that Manderley's password is Knight_killer, but I basically like, yeah, my first sort of exploration. I mean, yes, German, but not that poignant. Oh no, apparently this is same computer that I wish we could access Herman's stuff, but I think that's also supposed to be Navarre's computer, so I don't know. Let me see what happens if I try to just do the hack at this time. Probably wanna snoop here before I go up to the office to talk to them. G. Herman, nothing. Anna Navarre. Okay. Denoton. I'm not sure what to think of Agent Denton. He's not like the brother, but seems too eager to prove that he may be better than us. I wonder if he understand maybe what's here and mission objectives, which we're gonna read in just a moment. Where we turn back time and yeah, hear the combat music for just a little bit. So there's something shady going on that's even more shady than what we already do between Gunther and Pentagon, or regarding us. Mission objectives from J. Manderley. All the stolen ambrosia, recovering all of it. Henry follows, president of blackmail, securities, Juan Lebedev, okay. No terrorist leaders behind this the Golding attack with the loss of the ambrosia but salvageable incident. We'll read the rest of that in this new timeline. Kinda wish you could, you know, download emails while you were hacking into stuff like that so you can just look them over at your leisure at that point, but apparently you're not. Also a dangerous man. Continuing threat to unite cooperation should result in extermination rather than capture. There's no doubt that the responsible booth how to go back to abruptly and with full force with loss is JM, alright, so they really don't like this guy. And at least we managed to salvage this timeline. Does the quartermaster have anything to say to us right now? Maybe. Possibly.
Agent Denton, marvelous. In addition to an accuracy weapon modification, I've got a couple of multi-tools.
Mr. Carter, can I ask you a question?
Certainly.
I'm getting the impression that UNATCO is focused more on military operations than law enforcement.
The focus has shifted lately, I agree.
The only way Anna would have been satisfied is if I'd executed every terrorist in Castle Clinton. The standing order seems to be shoot to kill.
Direct intervention is always part of the game. In my day, we were just more civilized about it.
Civilized. That's the word. I guess I was expecting a little more class from the world's anti-terrorist organization.
We just have to strike a balance. Why don't I throw in an extra clip with those multi-tools? I trust you will be able to judge when one or the other is appropriate for achieving mission objectives.
I can't carry anything else right now. Hold on.
Okay, I guess we're gonna have to come back as well. What about now? Can we talk now? I backed off a little bit. I still can't carry everything else, but you know. Can we not, like, actually...
Ready to load up?
Okay,
I
no, we're
can't
not,
carry
though.
anything else right now. Hold on.
And you know, what about that weapon modification thing that he offered? It sounded like he was giving me a choice. I guess I'm gonna have to get rid of something. Let's see. I guess not throw one of these for a moment. Let's see. Maybe.
I can't carry anything else right now. Hold on.
Monographs Motel 2. Okay, so no, apparently it's just gonna give me all that stuff. Hold on. I guess that means that, oh, I didn't need to do that actually, but it'll just be more,
They still have some terrorists downstairs. Ones you didn't kill in the statue.
yeah, I'm sure. I can come back after I've done some stuff, I guess. I'll drop in on Alex real quick to see what he's up to. Elimination, 5F clearance only, Project Debug. I did read about this before. And this is locked. I'm pretty sure we also found the code for this door, didn't we? I believe during our first trek to this place. Apparently Alex is not here right now though. He left him multi-tool just lying around, so I don't mind if I do. So yoink. You know, it's like leaving a tiny chunk of delicious glazed donut in the office fridge. Like, what do you think is gonna happen to it? Disclaimer, I've never actually had a thing like that happen to me, even though I did work in an office for a few months. I don't even remember if there was like a fridge thing, but there was like a microwave thing that people did, but I don't know. I brought my lunch each time, and sometimes I didn't, and I just went out and bought something. It wasn't the kind of lunch that needed to be microwaved, at least. Let's see. What am I doing? I'm checking notes so I can figure out if we already got the code for this door, which I think we did. They're all emails, hold on. Emails and or bulletin things. FYI, Night Killer. Alright, we're getting to a thing, Zeitgeist. Boy made someone steal it from the armory, or so the Carter dude said. Yeah, that's a note that I wrote myself. I remember that. Secret Tunnel, 980, 913. Okay, so it's not that. Oh shit. What the fuck? Could have sworn that we found the code for the... Hold on. Oh, wait a moment. I think I remember now. I think that the problem is that it was... yeah. I think we did find the code, but it was by hacking into this computer, or one of these computers anyway. Probably not gonna see it again. Or maybe we will, let's see. And it was mentioned in one of the emails that was sent to Alex, and that's where we saw it, but because it was hack only. Oh gosh, Oracle says, we find your question interesting. We have several references to entity token MJ12, but all are ambiguous, will be necessary to expand cycles to clarify certification. Representing patterns before further recognition can be accomplished. This will be time consuming, but we're going to really steps up around 83%. Favorable return work value with SH187 is very constructive. But unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to do that again. I guess, hold on. To check that email again. Oh well. I guess I will expand one multi-tool, which hopefully that's all it takes here. To get past this here door, just to see if there's like literally anything worthwhile in here. There's a box, and inside the box is one bioelectric cell, so I guess the other's probably not. So. As long as we're in this timeline, we'll also hack into the computer again. I guess it is worth trying to hack into different computers. Just want to read the bottom of the email this time, though. We will contact you again when information has been collated. It says Rosy Cross. I didn't even see that before. The Oracle would like to know your favorite color. Alright. So he's curious about this MJ12 thing, just as I am, I suppose. But it looks like there's not much of anything. Well, that's not true. Yeah, I was going to save from going into Alex's place, but there is that one multi-tool that we can yoink from here. Still do not believe at this point that it would be worth trading a multi-tool for a one bioelectric cell, so I'll leave that there. I'll pop into the medical ward and see what we can have in here. I guess Jaime is kind of busy right now, but if I just go past him and go straight to tinker with the medbot, which is probably where my interest lies at this point. Should have the key for this closet as well, right? Here we do have that. So what do we have in here? More medkits, yeah, which we still carry. And which we probably will not carry, given that we, if anything, I guess that's telling me that I should probably be less of a miser with the medkits that I have been carrying so far, but, Appendix A, swelling tide, international terrorism, yada yada yada, vigilance, we did this before. Level 4, we still don't know what the deal is with that. And there's Medbot. Biological Casualties Handbook, detrimental effects, yada yada yada, medical care system, yada yada yada. Can't be dealt with. I feel like we may have read that before, but it seems generic enough for it. Of course, all the Medbot went to hide behind the people there.
I took a few hits tonight. The doc had to operate.
We'll get well
Unfortunate.
soon, soldier.
Yes, sir. I will.
Okay, you're not gonna chew me out for not taking a bullet, are you?
Dr. Reyes said they took the bullet out, but I still feel it in my stomach.
Well, you know what they call that?
It's like a piece of ice.
Like a piece of ice.
He also said I lost my spleen.
Well, I have heard some stories. Lost my spleen. Well, at least the spleen is, disposable, unlike, say, the pancreas.
Dr. Reyes said they took the bullet out, but I still feel it in my stomach.
Pretty sure that many years ago I did hear a story of someone who, like, had something very, heavy fall on their arm. And apparently that didn't, or hand or something, I don't know, but some kind of limb or body part, and what they ended up feeling wasn't pain, but it just felt very warm. That's how it was told to me, at least. Let's do the health recovery at first, up to 200 units, which should cover us, and indeed it does. And the augmentation, we can do Aqualung or environment resistance, well, I mean toxic resistance. It feels like it might be better, but also Aqualung might actually be better, I don't know. Lung capacity would make it, would save me from having to ever expend any points into fucking swimming. So it might be worth it just for that, same with environmental resistance. Only invulnerable to damage from toxins, but of course here's the the question as always is, or the problem, I guess you could say, is that there's no way for me to know like which of these two hazards is going to be more relevant to me in the future. I guess I'll stick with the Run Silent here though. Speed enhancement is here, which is, yeah, speed and jumping increase slightly. I mean, jumping increasing might actually be good, I'm not gonna lie, but I feel like Run Silent combined with, what do you call it, with, probably an eventual increase in the skill that's low-tech skill, probably be more fitting for this build. Run like the wind and leap from the tallest building. Like, for all I know, that might actually also open up more places that I can go to. A bit of a conundrum. I'll just go with this. And as for this, I'll just take a plunge. No pun intended, and go with this as well. I'm going to assume right now that those are going to be more useful to me. Guess I'll find out if I'm right or not. Level 4. We weren't able to go this way before, and I get the feeling that we're still not going to be able to. Once again, it feels weird that it was like a super secure area. This is someplace that you have to pass through someone's office to get to. Like, at least with the other place, I would imagine that the rationale behind that might be that they're put the holding cells there in the agent's office, so that if they get out, they have to literally go through the agents to get out. I don't know. Should probably talk to Jaime. Let's see.
Thanks for talking to my friend. He admires you.
Yeah, no problem.
I knew what I was getting into when I joined up. Better I take a bullet than an innocent civilian.
I'm glad you think that way.
Just doing my job, sir. Thanks for talking to my friend.
Right.
Looks pretty bad down here.
Keeps getting worse, too. It must be raining bullets out there.
The NSF aren't kidding around. How you holding up?
Fine. I lost one of the privates because a refrigeration unit went down. That's always hard.
You've got a lot on your hands. Don't beat yourself up over faulty equipment.
I knew what I was getting into when I joined up.
Anything else?
By the way, we aren't in such shambles that we can't spare a few medkits. Check the storage closet.
Yeah, well, we can't really pick them up because I already have too many.
You certainly made an impression on the troops tonight.
Maybe I should donate a few of these medkits to charity, but apparently I can't.
Looks like it's gonna be a late night for both of us.
Yeah, it looks that way. I mean, every night is late. Either way. In a manner of speaking, but yeah, yes, that serves things out here. And because we used up that stuff, I guess we'll use this up as well. We'll use this on the augmentation screen, probably on this skill. Why not? Reduce moderately. Guess we'll find out what this is like when we actually you know, get into action again. That's just for pushing things, so oh well. It seemed more useful than the other option that we had. I already forgot what it was.
suits are putting a squeeze on Mandalay.
Okay, now that we've cleared out our inventory a little bit by using up those nanite stuffs, to be able to pick up the stuff from this guy. Can you step over here so I can talk to you here and not through the glass? That seems like it's... I don't know.
Agent Denton, marvelous. In addition to an accuracy weapon.
Mr. Carter, can I ask
We've
you a
already
question?
heard this dialogue, so
I'm
might as
getting
well
the
speed through it a little bit.
The only way Anna would have been satisfied.
Direct interview.
Civilized.
We just have to strike a balance.
I can't carry anything else right now. Hold on.
Wait, what? What else was he gonna give me that I can't carry? What the fuck? What do you mean I can't carry anything else right now? I absolutely can, unless he's trying to give me more ammo, which, yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess I wouldn't be able to carry any more of that. Hold on.
Ready to load up?
Yeah.
Can't carry anything else right now. Hold on.
No. Alright, yeah. I think that he might not be able to give me that just because I have too much pistol ammo. Hold on. I actually have to waste that just so I can do that. Anyway. Accuracy weapon mod, I think I'll just pop that into the old crossbow again. I already popped a few to raise it up to 70%, so why not? I'll just do that. Now it's at 76%. Maybe one day it'll be at 100, who knows, but probably not. But anyway, yeah, I get the feeling that it's gonna be the other way. Let me just bring out the pistol and fucking do that. Will that be enough to see wait over there? To let this guy give me at least one of the things that he's supposed to give me.
Ready to load up?
Yeah.
I can't carry anything else right now.
Oh.
Hold on.
Wait, what the fuck? Wait, Shannon's running over here? What? Why? She gets spooked by my shooting? Okay, now I'm actually following her.
Carry on, Agent.
Okay, I guess she just got suspicious.
Stop following me.
So that seemed kind of
I've
pointless.
already reported you once.
Because we shot many bullets, but... I mean, how much is one clip? 6, 24 magazines. What if I just shoot 6 times then? Am I a terrorist for shooting the wall?
This guy's just a rookie.
Oh shit, okay. Now, apparently shooting the wall many times does make these guys angry. Alright, fucking is there anywhere where I can do that in peace without getting assaulted? Maybe if I go like in the far corner here in Alex's office, I don't know. How do I shoot up the camera that's up there? Doing a favor and all that. There we go. See, there just up a full clip. Maybe now we'll actually be able to pick one up from Mr. Sergeant guy, whatever he's supposed to be.
Ready to load up?
Maybe.
I can't carry anything else right now. Hold on.
What the fuck? What is he trying to give me? That I mean, I'm full on so much ammo types. I don't even know like what I would be missing at this point. Oh wait a moment. Wait, what? Jason, can you please hurry up and finish loading the gun? There you go. How about now? Christ, how does that guy get over there so quickly? And then it takes him ages to get back over here.
Ready to load up?
I can't carry anything else right now. Hold on.
Right, come on, Jay. Right, let's go back to the office. Let's, I don't know, bring our clips number down to 220, I guess, and see if that does anything. I mean, he gave me... He's trying to give me something. He gave me a weaponizers thing and the multi-tools, which he had mentioned before. And after that, he said, like, I'm gonna give you some clips on top of the stuff that I've already given you. But every time that I try to talk to him, when I have been at like maximum 9mm ammo for a while.
Ready to load up?
I can't carry anything else right now.
Or 10mm ammo rather. Right, that doesn't do anything. So maybe clips is for a different type of weapon, which I may or may not be able to actually. What about the fucking this 306 ammo? Like, let me talk to the ammo types. I don't even know like what type of ammo he's gonna give me, but I mean it doesn't fucking matter anyway because I have like way too much ammo of many different types, and he won't let me pick up anymore. Don't know what he's trying to give me though. It's apparently not 10mm ammo because I keep on expanding that, and... yeah, sniper rifles, rockets. What's the ammo for like assault rifles? Is it 7.62 ammo? Probably. The only rounds have too much of that, but I don't have any weapons that can use that right now, so I can't like get rid of that, so... I guess the only thing left to do at this point is, well, hold on, I'm gonna have to go somewhere else so I can shoot this thing without... everyone getting on my ass over it. I can only carry up to... oh fuck, really? People are getting angry because I'm shooting the sniper rifle in the corner here. Look, maybe I want to use my office, or rather this dude's office, as a shooting range. There's no regulations against it, surely.
We'll find him.
Oh shit. Oh fuck. Crap. Alright. No, they got angry at me for some reason. Right. Come on, man. I'm at the clock here. Please hurry up.
Stop right there, sharp people.
Ready to load up?
Yeah.
I can't carry anything else right now. Hold on.
Okay, yeah, whatever's targeting me, I literally can't get it because I literally... man, I just wanted to find out if there's like any like more dialogue that he had after he gave me that last thing, but I guess we're not gonna find out because literally don't have a weapon that can literally don't have a weapon that can shoot whatever it is that he's trying to give me. But maybe if I were to say,
Man, I don't think you're supposed to be done.
what if I use a pistol? Hold on. What the fuck? Okay, so wait, getting shot immediately brought that guy out of the fucking case, so that is strange. Hold on. Alright, hold on. In that case, let's bring out my old reliable, you know. Let's prove that I've been putting numbers into this for a reason. Oh crap, wait, really? He didn't even get angry at me for doing that. That's kind of remarkable. But that means his might work better than anticipated. Let's see. Just wait around. God damn it, hold on. Let's do that a second time. Oh shit, okay, now it's angry at me. Crap. Okay, I think I did hit him because they do hear his grunts. That does mean that this guy should be... crap. Going down eventually, but he took down too slowly. God damn it. Fucking hear him grunting, why? How much fucking health do these guys have? Who came in running after him? Is that Shannon? Was that actually Navarre? I don't know. Anyway. Okay, now I'm determined to fucking be able to do this then. Is this even possible though? That's, I guess...
long night, huh?
Yeah, that you can't see me. John Cena and all that. These guys have assault rifles, so it's... god damn it. Maybe I just can't do it. I was hoping that maybe I was gonna be able to take an assault rifle from one of these guys and then, you know, use that to shoot and get the extra dialogue, but I guess not.
Don't listen to what they're saying.
I guess it's an unsolvable conundrum after all. What a shame. Well, it's just not thought with that. Let's finally go here where we're supposed to be going.
I was here first. Mr. Manderley is in a meeting, JC. You'll have to wait.
I was told to report for a debriefing.
A debriefing. Do not worry. I will state in my report that I was satisfied with your performance.
Okay, thanks.
Be quiet. I am trying to listen.
Really well. Do you have a parabolic microphone or something?
A bureaucrat from Washington. See if he asks for any of our opinions.
Oh yeah, I could also go down to the place.
Wait in line.
Okay, is there like a...
Wait in line.
one of those machines with hold on.
I wasn't exaggerating. He's our best agent.
One of those machines with a little paper tickets, I was gonna say, but...
And more on the way.
He knows nothing.
I think he does. You should never have sent him to Hong Kong. Let's be sensible. We have to look at the whole record.
Look, I understand. He was your pet project, but it's out of my hands. Now that the shipment's been lost.
I know. I will comply with the order.
That's all I ask. Carry on. I'm going downstairs to interrogate the prisoners.
Alright, and he's indeed coming by.
I cannot wait forever. He will see you when he's ready.
Oh shit, what? Okay, seems to like he was having a little bit of trouble with the door there.
Carry on, Agent.
Okay, government official. What if I stand in your way, though? What if I don't want to let you leave?
Agent Denton, at your service. Denton. Yes, I hear you're turning out to be quite an asset to the Coalition. Doing my best, sir. Forgive me, but I do not believe I know your name. We aren't ready for an introduction yet. No, it's not time. Just keep your nose to the pavement. You'll be well rewarded. Trust me.
Well, that's why my face is all shrouded in shadow in this shot. It's totally a purpose.
You aren't needed, Agent. Manderley will give you your orders.
Manderley, alright.
I must attend to a sensitive matter.
Is that like...
needed, Agent.
Is that like Woodley or Shadowley? I don't know. I'm gonna leave it here. No, Brandy is quite skilled at opening doors eventually.
To set an example.
Hey, we can see his face.
Manderley will give you your orders.
I'll get to speak with Manderley. Oh fuck, I'm just now blocking the way. I'll speak with Manderley in just a moment, but first we're gonna see if we can beat him to the interrogation area. Let's see what happens if we try to snoop around here without him noticing. Because if he's gonna just pop down here first.
I don't think you're supposed to be down here, Agent.
Maybe not, but what if I wanna talk to these fellas? I can't. Well, not right now, but maybe if I turn back time to a state, before when he's actively coming down here, they will actually talk to me. I mean, I'm pretty sure that I left more than 3 dudes alive at Liberty Island, but I guess these are the ones that or 2 dudes actually, not even a third guy. I don't know where there was. Well, I thought there was one more guy in the other cell, but okay, I was hoping that he would show up here so I could see if he... Okay, here he comes. If he yells at me for being here, and then I just turn back time at that point. I don't know. Hey, guess what? I decided to stop by here.
I have an important matter to attend to.
Well, what if I beat you to it?
Telling the truth.
I have one question.
They already asked. I don't know.
One must admire a man who can keep a secret because he has value. What you know more than others makes money and gives you a measure of power.
You Walton Simons? You think I could be bribed?
Margaret Forsyth under NSF protection in Queens. Your son Richard attending Bronx Science. You see, I have a few relevant facts myself. Care to make a trade?
You wouldn't dare.
I'll give you 2 seconds to decide. Get out of here, Denton. This is none of your business.
Okay, so we task here. But no, I want to see how this plays out. I'm interested in this.
You aren't needed, Agent.
If you got interrogated, you wouldn't have any answers either. We both just follow orders.
Time's up. Where's the NSF taking the ambrosia?
They asked me already. I don't know.
Need I remind you that in the case of a national emergency, FEMA has a list of 6 million Americans who will be transported to detention centers? Your tabloids call it RX-84.
Yeah, including the President, Congress, and the Supreme Court.
In my position, I find it very easy to add names to that list.
Go to hell.
Okay. Does this guy have anything to say?
I can sum it all up in one word. Self-reliance. That's what we stand for.
How about you tell me where that shipment is being taken?
UNATCO assumes that people are incapable of protecting themselves, and therefore should submit to surveillance and intimidation by an outside force. We won't do it.
The United States government has had emergency powers since World War II. We've never left a state of war.
Speak for yourself. The federal government is just responding to a threat.
A government should be about more than self-perpetuation.
You will confess, by the way. I don't like to dirty my hands with that sort of thing, but you will confess.
Okay. Well, he doesn't want me here, but he's just carrying on, even though I'm here.
The governments of the world believe an average citizen should not face the threat of terrorism alone.
We don't need your help. The technology exists today for an individual to protect his property against explosives, firearms, surveillance, intrusion, contamination.
Get the hell out of here, Denton.
350 million fortresses is not my idea of the land of the free.
It's better than one big fortress constructed by a corrupt government against its people.
Okay, so
certain intellectual properties, aside from the quantities of vaccine, concern me deeply. Has the NSF made any attempt at reverse engineering?
Leave me alone.
so he doesn't want to be talking to this guy, but he's still carrying on with what he's doing with the other dude.
It's simple numbers. Big companies pay like 2% tax. Well, you and me, we pay like 50. It's the tax code that makes sure big bureaucracy gets bigger and people have no power.
You have an assignment in New York, Agent. I expect you to follow orders.
Let's get back to the subject of the missing vaccine.
All taxes are social engineering. That's always been their real purpose.
I'm not gonna stand here and listen to you badmouth the greatest democracy the world has ever known.
What happens is that politicians get money from big companies, so all the social engineering is for making big companies. Like I said, it's simple numbers.
If you wanted to save people, you could have unloaded the whole shipment in Manhattan. Or the airlift.
You said it yourself. Secrets are power.
A government shouldn't have to occupy its own country with troops.
Okay, shall we carry on this conversation? I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing if not talking to this
If
guy.
there wasn't organized oppression, there wouldn't be organized resistance, and what you call terrorism would not exist.
As per Manderley.
Ways of making you talk.
I don't know which one of those two guys he was addressing in that moment, but
You can lock me up, but you can't lock up the truth. If there wasn't organized oppression,
alright, you've heard this before.
Needed, Agent.
We've said that
They
before.
already grilled me.
Yeah, apparently.
Patient man.
Ask me if I care.
But not that patient.
Not that kind of... Oh shit, okay. You're not gonna do this with me, are you? Oh shit. Oh fuck, okay.
So nothing didn't report to Manderley.
Yeah, apparently not. Well, at least we were able to have a nice chat with this fellas.
Your turn. See what you can find out in Manhattan. The real plague eating at the minds of the American people is secessionism, regionalism, this new arrogance and sense of entitlement. Once the bug bites, you've already lost the patient. Do you have even a passing interest in doing your job?
That's a bit of an unusual. Well, maybe a little bit.
Quit screwing around. Leave, damn it.
But if I keep talking to you, though?
Leave, damn it.
I guess we'll get to that point.
Do you have even a passing interest in doing your job?
Okay. Well, honestly, that's I guess a somewhat relevant question. Does he have a... No, he might have a fucking god in his hand for some reason. But, can I open that door from the outside? I don't think I was able to open this door at all before that guy got in there, no. So if I don't go in with him, I wouldn't have been able to do a conversation at all. It seems.
I won't say anything, but I think you should go.
Alright, but now apparently we're supposed to be having an assignment in New York again, but that was interesting. Seeing that dude fucking pull out like an auto shotgun from under his coat. Like a fucking... like a New York gangster, fittingly enough.
Carry on, Agent.
Alright. Alright, fine, I guess we'll see what else we're supposed to be doing at this point. I'll talk to Manderley, maybe. But not for the fact that Anna's already gotten in there.
Mr. Manderley can see you now.
Alright. Anything else?
Mr. Manderley can see you now. Mr. Manderley can see you now.
Now we're stopping this bit of conversation. Here's the phone.
I'm trying to work. You're going to make a mess.
By...
Hey, I'm trying to work.
by using a phone that apparently have not even cleared to use. Oh.
Hey, I'm trying to work.
Oh, hold a moment. Let me see what happens if I hack into your computer, though. It's a work exercise. To help determine my aptitude as an agent, but apparently no email today.
Mr. Manderley can see you now.
What a shame. Alright. Maybe we will talk to Miss Manderley then. Let's see. What does he have here? Not a key. Manderley's office key. Yeah. And Manderley is in fact there. Manderley's office key, I guess, if we somehow manage to get in. Oh god. On the other side of this door without the door being unlocked. That's to make sure you don't get screwed. But let's see. Not going to police. We already read that one. So what's going on here? No, she won't talk to me. I guess we have to trigger the cutscene here.
Hello, JC. Come in. Clerical task first. Your op bonus is split between the Castle Clinton and warehouse objectives, 500 each. You get the full 1,000 plus 200 for how you handle the hostage situation in the Battery Park subway station. Good work across the board.
Thank you, sir. Who is that you were meeting with?
Politics, bureaucracy, mismanagement. JC, I've got some bad news. The mission failed.
I would have taken out that JoJo punk, but he wasn't even in the warehouse.
Never mind that. He slipped out before you even got to New York.
What about the shipment?
I'm just going to say it straight, JC. Your brother screwed up. We got nothing, and he's taking the heat this time. The Coalition is letting him go.
What went wrong?
We don't know. He hasn't reported back. The rest of the strike force says he lost his nerve.
I think he was trying to avoid casualties. In Hell's Kitchen, instead of clips for the troops, he was issuing tear gas.
Whatever the case, now it's your turn. We've got one more chance to retake that shipment.
Has it been located?
Take the chopper back to the city. We know they plan to put the Ambrosia on a plane, but we don't know which airfield.
Where should I start?
If I were the NSF, I'd be moving it through the subways, the abandoned parts of the infrastructure.
I'll check out the subways.
And stay away from the press this time, especially the tabloids. Do I need to quote the manual? Secrets are lives?
Yes, sir.
I have been waiting for 20 minutes.
Yes, he is, I guess,
What is it?
mildly pissed off that I talked to that journalist guy in the bar.
Why? Is Agent Denton?
He completed his objective, but our tactics are incompatible.
In other words, he didn't kill everything in sight.
He could have made a more thorough search for NSF targets, yes.
Our pilot
Yes,
John
that's-
is waiting for you at the helipad. Let's not be hasty.
Christ.
Through.
No, it's just,
That's
they're just
what you
talking
said
all on
about
their
your
own.
brother.
Let me say this once. That's a sore spot, and you know it.
You should have listened to me.
Ah, end of meeting. You have a lot to teach, JC. And that's why you're his partner.
Nevertheless, I will submit my concerns in writing to Walton Simons, as I did regarding Paul.
If you
Right.
see your brother, send him my way. He didn't report back.
You have your
Yeah,
orders,
about that.
Mr. Manderley.
Never mind. Why am I orders? What am I supposed to be doing next? Well, apparently Paul screwed up with whatever he was doing. He was supposed to get back the rest of the Ambrosia shipment. I think we did get that
Why are you still here?
information. Because I'm still here. Because you're in the way as
Get
well.
moving.
Alright, fine.
Don't forget to check in with Carter and Reyes.
Carter and Reyes. Okay, yeah, Carter is the quartermaster guy. Reyes, we would have checked in with both of them. Key. Attack by stratagem, art of war by Sun Tzu. Sun Tzu say. In the practical art of war, the best thing of all is to take the enemy's country, hold it intact. To shatter and destroy it is not so good. So too it is better to capture an army entire than to destroy it. To capture a regiment, a detachment, or a company entire than to destroy them.
Let me get back to work.
Hence, to fight and conquer in all your battles is not supreme excellence. Supreme excellence consists in breaking the enemy's resistance without fighting. Well, let me see if I can use your bathroom. You no longer have toilet chocolate here. And, I don't mean that as a terrible euphemism. I'm sure that we're just a category in the bathroom. First time I came in here, but alright. Do you have any messages?
Said carry on.
No new messages. Well, before I carry on, though,
Carry on.
I'm curious to see what will happen if I...
That's enough, Agent.
I'm snooping in your terminal here. A Navarre sent a report. As ordered, I have maintained a close watch of Agent Denton during our operation. Your found his performance to be adequate to the task, if not without certain occasional reluctance. But it is my opinion that nano-augmentations in no way compensate for experience, and Agent Denton quite obviously has a considerable amount of learning to do before he can be considered a fully qualified agent. Agent Herman concurs with his evaluation. I will file a more detailed report when time allows. Basically, yeah, but just want me to kill it because I think it's WS is Alton Simons and not Simmons, which is what I thought it was. I will be arriving at Liberty later today to survey the situation and assess the viability of the primary subject, unless there are extenuating circumstances that you so far failed to present to us. It is our belief that the primary may need to be terminated in favor of the secondary. Oh goodness, continue to profile the secondary's response to authority and mission objectives. If there's any deviation, isolate the subject for the briefing upon my arrival. Well, I guess he saw for himself how that went, because we're assuming that, I guess Paul is primary and we're in secondary, and whatever the fuck it is that they're planning. Evidently Manderley is in on it, so oh yeah, we can actually add these to the data vault. So I shall do that.
I said carry on.
Alright, I mean, what is our objective? Say, right now, locate the airfield where the NSF has moved the Ambrosius, so we're taking over the objective that Paul fucked up, basically. Investigate the subway system because the terrorists may be hiding underground. Alright, let's, wait, what? We're back.
Why are you still here?
I mean, why are you still here? I thought you were on your way out. How did you manage to just wander back in like that? It's so strange.
Good luck, JC.
Alright, thanks.
Good luck, JC.
I appreciate that, let me tell you what.
Good luck, JC.
Apparently she's lost her ability to form multiple sentences now. At this point though, oh yeah, don't we also have like Paul Denton's login? Or am I tripping? I feel like maybe, possibly. Does he have an office here? I would presume that he does, but JC's login was bionic, man. I don't know if we got told what Paul's login was for a place like this. Well, I mean, we know what his login is for this. What
I don't understand. What are you doing?
I think we tried this already, didn't we? I don't know. My failing short-term memory clearly is about to... Yeah. I did think that we tried to hack the computer earlier and there was nothing in there, but I don't remember clearly what it was. E. Denton and Chameleon from New York, yeah, but I don't remember if we got told anything like that, like when we were here in Unitco the first time. So I guess, yeah, that's not gonna work here. I don't remember, yeah. I don't think that we did get told anything like that for Paul when we first came here, so... I mean, there's a couple of people like Radius and, hold a moment. Before I leave, let me check one thing. Just gonna save here so I can warp back up there if nothing comes of this, but was there a terminal in Ray's office? I feel like if there was, then
make my rounds.
I neglected to check that, so I guess I'll just go down to our office now. I think there was, yeah. Did I try to hack into this terminal? Yeah. So I don't believe I did. I don't think we ever got told Alex's credentials or Ray's credentials, but we can hack into their account. Nonetheless, MacOg question, oh boy, information concerning the mechanism to which it refers available to those with clearance of Throne 60 or higher. Further discussion with the authorized personnel will result in disciplinary action from the directorate, also frequent. Question should be directed to Director Manderley. Oh boy, so he's asking someone else about something that's apparently classified while repairing one of our make-augmented agents. God damn it. But never mind, we're gonna have to head back there after all, so I can read this. Make augmented agents, something. No, wait. It's where we're gonna be. What's weird is that I'm pretty sure that the first time we were here when we hacked a terminal, we can, like, access all of the email accounts from it, no matter which terminal it was, but I guess that no longer applies. Let's see. I located the mechanism within the autonomic regulation system that was not present in any of the documentation I had available. I'm concerned that failure of this mechanism could lead to a complete autonomic shutdown of the agent's vital systems, with the obvious consequences that would entail. I've attached additional CRS counts with the structure and surrounding, etc. But so basically, one of the people that he was checking out and helping out was, I guess, infected with the augmentation version of Foxdie, and he was like, "Hey guys, is this supposed to be here?" And the higher ups are like,
I haven't had a chance to clean my gun.
"Stop noticing things. You're not supposed to do that." But yeah, that's usually how that goes.
Hope this one turns out a little better.
What do you mean something in someone's physiology is actually significant and will have a very clear and obvious consequence? You're not supposed to know about that. You're not supposed to notice that, but anyway. Let's just get out of here. I wonder if the bodyguards are like almost exactly like we are. Still around? Oh, they are.
Doing down in the cell block.
They're apparently just Heading at us with synchrony, alright.
Simons did not appreciate your interference.
How do you know about that? I mean, did he like come out here already and tell you guys about it?
Please do not keep us waiting.
I mean, who are you that I'm gonna keep you waiting?
We are needed inside. Please do not keep us waiting. We are needed inside.
They have like a tattoo on the back of their necks, like Agent 47. What's up with that? Like an omega with a little dot in the middle.
Please do not keep us waiting.
Maybe it's like that thing where it's like
Get on the helicopter, Mr. Denton. Simons did not appreciate your interference.
you know, if you do the Beba Toot meme with the
Get on the helicopter, Mr. Denton.
what do you call it?
Still haven't had a chance to clean my gun.
Like you mirror a video game's cover art in such a way that it makes something big like a new message. You do that with the Shadow of the Colossus cover art. I think one of the letters ends up looking kind of like that, or maybe God of War, I don't know. Something to note, certainly, I would say. I think there's something left for me to pick up, so I guess I'll do another quick save here, just in case, I don't know. Just as a nostalgia thing, and then we'll up to Jock's helicopter again.
Let's go.
Okay. Back to the old city, I guess. I don't know if we're just gonna pop back into Hell's Kitchen again. Or what it is we're gonna be doing, but...
We're dropping you in Battery Park. We know the NSF were moving material through here at one point. Seems like a good place to start looking.
Okay, so now I guess we're back to Battery Park instead. I wonder if any people here have anything to say to me now that, you know, after my actions the last time I was here. What about you?
I saw you earlier. You're the guy they sent into the subway station.
Uh-huh.
You don't look augmented.
Are you sure?
From what I heard, when it's dangerous, they send in soldiers that are all mech. Like 90% metal.
Yeah, well, they're grumpy at me, so...
I don't see why they don't just use robots.
Yeah, 100% metal.
Pretty soon it'll just be machines that fight wars.
Yeah, well, you know about Terminator and all that.
I don't see why they don't just use robots.
Okay, but sure, last time I came here, there was a woman here next to like an oil drum fire thing that I ended up just giving away like, oh hey, it's a cat. That is in fact a cat. I didn't know if cats existed in this game. So it was kind of running away from me for a moment, but now it's just like very sneakily trying to sneak around. So the cat doesn't have the butt rendered in the same way as the dogs from Nintendo, so I couldn't help but notice. Alright. Okay, I ended up giving away like 50 credits or even more to some woman that was just over there. I wonder if that could do anything in the long run or if that was just a waste. I wonder.
We sure appreciate the help tonight, Agent.
Okay, you don't sound like the same as
We made a sweep of the area. No sign of the NSF.
the guys in the tunnel in Hell's Kitchen.
If you want eyewitnesses, I'd say check the subway or the shantytown.
I like that thick, kind of Boston-esque accent and were pissed at me.
You'll be the first to know if we find anything.
This guy seems like he's neither of those things.
They got us on patrol until morning.
I mean, apparently it's a long night.
All quiet up here.
And this guy has quite a few lines.
You'll be the first to know if we find anything.
Alright, well, also the last time we came through here, I don't think this thing was collapsed, was it? Maybe it was, and I just failed to notice it. There was a sign vial here, and there's still a sign vial there, which I'm pretty sure we picked that up. Because it's a popular spot to just leave your sign vial, kind of like, I guess if you have like a fucking paper cup or plastic cup with booze in it. You just leave it on the corner of some structure. Which seems to be an oddly common thing to do. Oh, and birds. The birds. Kind of, I saw a... yeah, pigeon, I guess. At least you get to see that they are in fact a pigeon object.
You'll be the first to know if we find anything.
So you just say the same thing as your buddy over there. Well, we're supposed to look underground, I'm pretty sure we were told, so probably the first order of business would be to head over to the subway station again, but let's see what's over here first. Oh boy.
We've got the secret passage sealed up, sir.
Really? I mean...
They call it a bolt hole. It's probably been part of the fort since it was built. Looks like the terrorists were using it to smuggle supplies.
Well,
Don't worry. No one's getting past us.
did smuggle myself in before. I guess we're not
Tomorrow
gonna.
morning they're going to cement it shut.
Yeah,
Don't worry. No one's getting past us.
not getting to use that again
Don't
ever.
worry. No one's getting past us.
Took out the thing, the little keypad thing. What about the water here? Are still like secrets in the water? Not that I can see. Yeah, it should have like a little extra, tiny bit extra lock capacity now, but I guess not that we can actually notice whether it makes a difference. Okay.
I need a vacation.
I am a little bit curious. I don't think I've tried this at all, but I don't know if I just try to, you know, swim off into the sunset, maybe go back to Liberty Island, or whatever else is over there. What else would be over there? Would be like, it makes sense geographically if you look out from Battery Park towards the ocean. Would you be able to see Liberty Island, and would you be able to see more land? Oh gosh. Okay, I think I just hit an invisible wall now. More land like beyond it, and what would that land be? So like, what is southeast of? I think that's how it's arranged. Yeah, what is southeast of Manhattan? Land-wise, if anything. I actually don't know, but maybe some people do.
They got ambrosia. I know they have some.
They who?
Barrels of ambrosia. But they said it's gotta be processed, or it'll kill you faster than the Grey Death.
Now we did see a very interesting green goo canister which we liberated from here.
I don't care. I'd try anything.
I wonder.
I hope the NSF leaves some ambrosia in New York. Everyone says they're gonna ship it to China.
So like the masks.
I can't make it another day. I just want it to be over.
Yeah.
I can't make it another day.
I mean, if you can't make it another day, maybe it will be over soon. That's one way to look at it. You know, since I sealed that place up, I would imagine that we're not going to be able to go into the castle at all.
We sure appreciate the help tonight, Agent.
But I'll take a gander over there, regardless. Manderley won't be happy if you swim back to Liberty Island. I guess not, but probably won't be able to deny the effectiveness of my augmentations, at least. Well, that is, it's very loud if they didn't solve light ones like in Indiana Jones 3. I think that they won't end up being quite as useful as they were in that scene, though. At least not unless we're suddenly being, like, airstriked by the NSF.
This whole place just got shot up a few minutes ago.
What, the castle or the ballpark?
The United Nations invaded the city because of the NSF.
I mean, isn't there a United Nations thing literally in Manhattan? Like, not even on Liberty Island.
I think most of the rebels got away. The NSF won't get caught because they know how to use the secret parts of the subway.
I guess that's where we're gonna be looking.
My dad always said that someday the UN would have an army, would try to take over the United States. I thought he was correct in the head. The NSF won't get caught because they know how to use the secret parts of the subway.
I honestly don't remember, like, where the, the open part of the castle was, but I get the feeling we're just not, it's just not gonna be open anymore because we're not supposed to get in the castle right now.
Scared him off. Except for that one barrel of ambrosia, there's been no sign of the shipment.
Scared them off, but there's a line that the friggin' NSA soldiers have been say whenever they, you know, think that they lost sight of me.
Don't tell Navarra. We've let some of the bums back into the park. They don't have anywhere to go.
I mean, I guess you can't direct them anywhere else either.
Maybe check the shantytown. A lot of strange characters go through there.
Are you sure they're gonna be better off in the park than elsewhere? I don't know about that.
Nothing to report, Agent.
So it would be a matter of being more familiar with the infrastructure for that sort of thing.
An NYPD crime scene unit came by. They said they didn't find much.
Okay, are you holding
Not
up?
much happening. City's under curfew. An NYPD crime scene unit came by. They said they didn't find much.
But yeah, if the, you know, if the castle's completely sealed off, I get the feeling that we're just gonna find to get in the same way. I'd only probably shield up the place I was hoping before, because I'm pretty sure that was like either here or on the side that's like directly across from this one over here, and I just looked over each and every one of those holes and there was nothing there. Yeah, I think it was this one actually, but not anymore, I guess. So let's actually get to business here. And make a beeline for the subway area, which is also kind of like a shantytown. Is there an actual subway in that like comes out within Battery Park like this in real life? I don't know. Like I said, I'm pretty sure the closest I ever went to actually getting inside Battery Park was when I went to the Staten Island ferry.
Hey, you a cop? The terrorists got away.
Well, fine got away.
They built a secret passage in the subway station. You didn't used to be able to get to Brooklyn Bridge Station from here.
Why not?
It's neat, but I wouldn't go down there now, even if I knew the code.
So there's a code.
They built a secret passage in the subway station.
Alright.
You didn't used to be able to get to Brooklyn.
We lost the battle today. I admit it. Yes, Lord.
Oh, goodness.
You with the NSF?
Had myself a division, mind you, back when we were the Northwest Secessionist Forces. Years ago. They thought they had us licked. Like they think they have us licked tonight. But look at me, young sir. We're God's army. And what infernal devil can stop God's army?
Well, you take care of yourself.
Found me two 30-06 clips. Now all I need's a gun, and then it's me and Satan. Yes, Satan. One last look into the devil's red eyes.
Sounds like you served God admirably in the Northwest War. But maybe you should let a soldier from the younger generation take the clips off your hands. What do you want for him?
Huh? You mean money? You want to buy them? Well, guess I'd take about 300 for each one.
Well, unfortunately, I already have way too many clips, so...
I'll check back with you later.
I have so many clips that I wasn't able to talk to the guy that wanted to give me more clips back at the base, so... The idea of the position that I'm in. Oh, another medkit, so like actually avoiding the drinks and stuff right now, because I am, in fact, in tip-top shape at the moment. Oh, no secrets in here. I just use a flare. I have a lot of flares, but you know, this feels more efficient, even though I'm like the stinginess with which I am operating.
Thank you again. My hands get so cold.
It's just unnecessary.
Yeah, like I said, we'll probably both get kicked out when whoever it is gets back. I live underground.
All the same.
See, this guy sounds like the dudes, the police guys that we saw in Hell's Kitchen.
I can think of safer places to camp. After all the fighting tonight.
Yeah, cops said I could be here. Besides, I ain't camping. I'm with the mole people.
Why the name Mole People?
Gee, I wonder.
They call us that because we live underground. Like they're some kind of superior beings or something because they got more money than we do.
Maybe you should join your people. Anywhere underground would be safer than Battery Park.
The moles need someone topside. And besides, it's been pretty quiet. I'd rather be here than have the NSF tromping around with machine guns.
The NSF are hiding out with the Mole People?
Yeah, they haven't hurt anybody. We guess it's all right.
I need to contact the NSF. Think you could tell me how to find the moles?
Sure. Just give me the password so I know they trust you.
Underworld.
Good. Long as they decided to give you access. Go to the phone booth in the subway station. The code's MOLE. That's 665 tree.
Thanks.
When you get to the Brooklyn Bridge Station, talk to Charlie. He'll get you into the tunnels where we live.
Think it's true, the vaccine they got?
Yeah.
Think it'd really kill you?
It's super concentrated. I heard the NSF talking. They're gonna process it, though.
I hope so. I can't go much longer.
Alright, I forgot we even got that code, but I guess our exploration does pay off. Well, before we talk to some more people, let's see if we can find a place to have anyone. Pretty sure that I have actually heard the term mole people IRL, but it didn't refer to just generic people underground, just... I think it referred to people who are like quite skilled at like unearthing things, and after a couple of big earthquakes that we had here, they were like actually kind of involved in rescue efforts and such. I think they were like technically called mole men rather than mole people, but same kind of difference. Is it kind of that or Morlocks for this though? I mean, I already played a chase game where there are that's X-Men Legends.
What about the mole settlement? You taking new people?
Well, it's not the best time. Not right now.
I don't mind. I'd sleep into the dirt, whatever.
The thing is, they've got this policy. No one with the Gray Death can go past Brooklyn Bridge Station.
Oh, I see.
I'm sorry, miss, really.
No need. No, I understand.
Stand, I'm even more host.
Plenty of room around the fire.
Yeah, maybe you should cook something.
Don't worry. We're allowed to be here.
Maybe if I give you the soy food.
Cops have been pretty cool tonight.
Or something. Maybe...
It's little things once in a while that make you feel not so much like a leper anymore.
Maybe you can cook the chocolate and make melted chocolates.
It's little things once in a while that...
Charlie's the lieutenant mayor. He takes care of infrastructure.
Maybe you can cook a lamb or a multi-tool.
He's always been straight with me. We live in the tunnels west of Brooklyn Bridge Station.
Guess that's where we're going. Alright, oh, lucky. Thanks, we needed
It's
to.
not a bad place. Lots of good people down here.
Hear that specific line?
Now, we have our own government, elections, a real democracy.
Does make me feel more vindicated in, like,
Democracy's for small towns. That's how it developed back in Athens.
more vindicated in exhausting every dialogue option from these guys.
Greeks, with no outside influences.
None whatsoever, and we know that our sources for how the Greeks did it are surely perfectly veritable.
When there's millions of people in a country, no one has any say about anything. Big countries always turn into dictatorships. Then they fall apart under their own weight. Thought you were in a hurry to track down the NSF.
Always have time for a chat.
Thought you were in a hurry to track down the NSF.
Well, unless you start doing the Welcome to Cornelia thing, but yeah.
Oh.
Actually, I didn't talk to you yet, did I, technically?
No way. Just
Well, okay. I guess you don't care about that.
contagious.
Contagious.
I got no use for a handout.
I guess this must be another woman than the one that I did give a big handout.
Every day, some new disease. I think it's government labs. Oh, thank you for talking to this old bag of bones. Most people, they look at you like you're already dead.
But you were chiding me for talking to you just a second ago.
Don't forget to wash your fruit. I think that's how I got it.
I guess.
Take care of yourself.
Does that mean that
That's
you
enough. You're wearing me out.
weren't a hobo until you got the disease?
Take care of yourself.
Alright, fine. Telling me to take a hand at this point. There's also a dude in one of these little shacks, right? Which one is that? So why do I tell to break this box, even though that will give me no benefit in the same mystery? Well, some things are always a mystery. And maybe the guy that I saw inside one of these shacks actually was the same guy that's just pacing about out there that told me about the war. Video. They did kind of look similar, didn't they? Oh, well. I'm just stalling. Let's just get down there. Let's see what we can find out. Nobody got told code and everything, and to look for something specific. What do you have to say, Harley Philbin?
Thanks again for the key. It wasn't a favor. I was well paid. A real patriot. I see it like this. It all balances out. UNATCO's just as much gun freaks as the militias. And if everybody's gonna shoot it out, fine. So long as neither side wins and takes over the whole country. The goal of UNATCO is not conquest. It's the safety of ordinary people like yourself. I know an army when I see one. Look, I'll be blunt. Got any cash? There's a secret passage behind that phone booth over there. For 500, I'll tell you where to get the code. I already got the code to the phone booth, but thanks.
Well, damn. I guess that didn't work out, but it's like fucking Walton Simon said, like, apparently secrets are worth money and power. Anyway. People get you money which can then be exchanged for goods and services. So, oh god, I'm kind of stuck there. open up these things. There's a phone booth. I don't remember if I saw this phone booth at all the first time I came through here. Also, www. I wonder if there's a point to me going in the tunnels at this point, because obviously there's no need for me to stealth around this platform at this time. Can I go to Battery Park? I need to have an e-ticket to get on the subway. On the old metro tube loop. I don't know. Well, let me try something. Let me try to actually use this thing. Oh, what timeline where I can... Wait, what? And I'm active. What the fuck? Yeah, I thought these goggles were supposed to, you know, let you see in the dark, but I guess not. That's a waste of time. Oh well. I thought, you know, let's actually go through the dark passageways and actually use the goggles for once, for something, so I can get out of it, or maybe, or at least for early within that timeline. But I suppose it was not to be. Oh yeah, fucking great. I was actually connected to that. I'm just kind of wondering if these vents, passageways, etc. are going to be connected to anything new at this point, but I'm guessing the answer might just be no. When I confirm this, I'll just turn back time. We can hold down here and get hurt, and that's what we can do. So I guess we only have to go and do the thing here. Oh, what's good what they were told? Hold on. It's secure, alright. 6653, go to the thing. There we go. Oh, that's high tech. Wait, was I supposed to? Oh crap, stay inside that thing. What does it matter? I guess we're just gonna leave that as it is now on the food. I cover tracks. There we go. Well, let's try to be subtle about this. I'm sure that guy out there clearly already knows about this. Here we are in the Brooklyn Bridge Station in New York City, I guess. Oh, hold on. Okay, yeah, just wrote up trouble. That was quick saving again. Yes, the Brooklyn Bridge is supposed to be, or at least Brooklyn Bridge Station is supposed to be very close to the Battery Park. I wouldn't know.
After the quakes, the homeless drifted down here. Junkies, runaways, grifters. There's a DSS file a mile long on this place. Some of them, the so-called mole people, have permanent living quarters in an adjacent tunnel system not on my map.
Should remind me a little bit of what is that game called? Siphon Filter. The first one of those games. Did a little bit of. It's kind of like a fusion between a few games, gameplay-wise and aesthetic-wise. Should probably go back to that game at some point. I actually quite liked it. But yeah, I was gonna say, dude certainly does seem to know quite a bit for a place like this that's supposed to be secret, but I'll figure out what the limits, the boundaries of this place are all. I can't go here, I was wondering. And then I can figure out what I can... Goodness. What I can accomplish in this place. Ah, there's a box that actually has something in it. Let's try everything else that's on our way to access it and then find out. There we go, multi-tool. We don't have 20 multi-tools, and I guess we're that much closer to finding out if there is even a limit to how many multi-tools or lockpicks you can carry. I get the feeling there has to be, given that, you know, we already went into organs. If there's a secret passageway that's locked with lockpick. As long as we're here. Let's find out what happens if we try to get in here. Right, there's just flares and a data cube. Oh boy, which is also gonna do a bit of a stutter. These small, quote-unquote, people got a network of tunnels running all through city sewers, abandoned subways. Stuff like that, all connected by secret passages, so Juan's apparently worked out some kind of deal with them to let us route our supplies, or route our supplies underground. Brooklyn Bridge station accesses through, get this, the latest restroom. Guess they got a sense of humor. Well, I guess JC was in the right all along. Because for a little added security, wired up a keypad to the switch. It's under the sink, code 5482. Also with those generator coils, and check in when you arrive. When you're arrive, excuse me. 5482. Well, we could always, you know, cheap this out and just, you know, turn back time. How many flares do we have? I feel like we've also been hoarding a lot of flares. 26 flares. Cheap these out and just, you know, note the code. I guess I'll do it for now. And I'll exactly that. 5482. I'll decide whether or not I want to keep doing that. And maintain this, or if I can replace it by, you know, the proper way to update that information later, but just to make it clear that that's a note that I wrote. See, such is the advantage of having time manipulation powers. You can cheap stuff out.
Bro.
What is it?
You on Rook's territory now. Just so you know.
You call yourselves Rooks?
That's right. Up here, it's business. You want to do business? Talk to El Rey.
I'll keep that in mind.
I mean, why Rooks if you're apparently going to do like the stereotypical Latino gang thing now?
Just take it easy, bro. Be cool. No one up here is looking for a fight.
That remains to be seen.
El Rey runs the show. We're gonna be special forces for the NSF if they give us some chits. You can stick around, long as you have legitimate business. All this, as far as you can see, is Rook's territory. We're gonna be special forces for the NSF if they give us some chits.
Well, time will tell if they give a shit. But I wonder if this is where the London Ask Creed got their gang name from. Or if that actually is something else that's like a common influence between these two. These two things. Right, I guess I should talk to some more people once I have them within my my purview. Midnight Sun, black helicopters are concerned, says Senator. Sightings of ominous black helicopters become increasingly common across the country, from Manhattan to the so-called shores. Many citizens have grown concerned that these townships are clearly a sign that troops may be preparing to mobilize for some unknown action. Certainly this concerns me, said Senator Harry Jarvis, D. Texas, a member of the Armed Services Committee. I intend to bring this up in our next committee meeting and ask some hard questions. Red Coat Director Joseph Manderley was more skeptical. The black helicopters were really being used for covert operations, and those responsible are doing a poor job of it. Manderley went on to say that UNATCO employed no such aircraft and declined to pursue the matter any further, claiming that it detracted from the serious nature of our mission. Says Joe Green, senior staff writer. Well, I see more cardboard, so you know what that means. This guy looks kind of suspicious. Drug dealer. I guess we can immediately identify him as such. He's failing at not being suspicious.
What you need, bro? Vials are $250.
Why would I want that? I mean, where can I find the mole people?
Know where I can find the mole people?
Good neighbors keep each other's business private.
You want to set a price?
I'm a good neighbor. You want to buy something or not?
Does that mean that, oh god. If I buy something, you'll tell me, or we can do this.
Natco, start talking.
I ain't going back to jail.
Let's try some word association. First word, ambrosia.
Bitch, I ain't going back to jail.
I don't know if... Oh shit, okay. So this guy can just leap out on you. Hold on a moment. Goodness me, alright. He had knife, Simon, 6 on him at least. But yeah, let's not do that. Is he technically... Yeah, unconscious. You know, actually, I don't think I was fully aware of that 1-2 combo with the prod and the baton. But if they're aware of you, you can just smack them with the prod and then with the baton, and that'll just immediately put them unconscious, not even kill them. I mean, that's probably where Bioshock got it from at the beginning. Will not suffer any cardboard to remain intact. And potentially hide any secrets from me. Even though that technically has not happened yet, that is surely not indicative of anything. Regarding the roll of cardboard in this universe. Well, it did come out of the ground, so I guess I haven't tried it. Hopefully. What do you have to say?
I don't handle the money. Talk to Charlie.
Oh my goodness, sorry.
You want Zyme? Talk to the guy in the corner. His name's Rock.
So that guy's Rock.
You deaf? I said I don't handle the money.
Right.
Beat it.
I mean, if you don't handle the money, then why are we here at all?
Beat it. You want Zyme? Talk to the guy in the corner. His name's Rock.
I just, she opens with hi honey and then she's just telling you to get lost. Feeling that she might be lacking a little bit of business acumen. What about that guy? Have we spoken to him? I don't believe we have. So we're in the eastern platform right now.
I hear the NSF are using the mole people hideout as a base.
Are you the feds? We don't need a war down here.
I work for UNATCO.
Well, the NSF come through here, but they don't bother us. If we need help with anything, it's our plumbing. We lost pressure because of the explosions on South Street.
Tough break. You tell me about the NSF and I'll put in a word with the city about the water.
The city don't know we got water and they don't need to know. How about you fix it and then I'll talk?
I don't have much time.
I would open the valve myself, but there was a cave-in. Utility door's blocked. It's up at the north end of the tracks in case you want to take a look.
Clearing a tunnel. That would require explosives.
It could be done. A lamb would do the trick. It's just that I'm not gonna be the one to talk to the rooks. They'd probably sell us one, but they don't like people going into their turf, which is the whole upper level.
Alright. Secondary goal completed. Now we got secondary goal added. Well, anyway.
I tried to clear a path to the door, but I'm not worth a nickel anymore.
So I guess we might just try to take care of that, I guess. That's what the rook guy meant when he said everything that I can see is our territory. That means that down here where you can't see, that's our territory.
The gang runs the whole upper level of the station.
Doesn't seem like a very clear boundary,
Leader
but...
calls himself El Rey. He's just a punk.
And I can see that your name's Charlie Fan, apparently.
The city don't care if we siphon off a bit.
Is that the same Charlie that the other dude was talking about? Probably.
Want to get to our hideout? You go through me.
So I guess we have to get in these guys' good graces if we want
Clear a path to the door, but I'm not worth a nickel anymore.
We want to get to the NSF. Okay, so this guy's here, I guess. This is, yeah, the path to the valve. I guess we have to clear this out with explosives, of which we do have, we do have 7 lamps lying around. Oh goodness. See, a flare would probably be good in that room, but I'm still being stingy. Even though flares are probably one of the least sensible things in this game to be stingy with. Nonetheless, it is in my nature, so down here there's this guy, homeless.
I'm looking for the mole people.
You don't want to camp with them. Trust me, they're too political.
I don't need a place to camp.
I started the mole people. I was there first. And then they made up committees that throw people out just because they don't like the way you look.
How do I find them?
Don't bother. They're elitist. And now the NSF is down there too.
Okay, doesn't have the best opinion of them here in the western platform.
It's things down there anyway. I'm a classic example of the individualist. I do better on my own.
Honestly, fair, but you did also
The only
say
thing
that...
about staying up here is the rooks. One time I was drunk and fell asleep and they put me on the train tracks. Good thing the 5 is shut down.
I was saying that he started the mole people though, and then he says all that other stuff. It seems a little, odd.
It's things down there anyway.
Alright, I guess we've heard enough from this guy. Oh shit. Okay. Did not realize there was thing in here. Oh, okay. It's just this guy.
You have a problem?
Get out! I got a bomb.
Oh,
Bomb's
goodness.
a bad choice for close-range combat.
Might as well use it. Rock says I owe him. He won't even give me 1 vial for it.
What kind of bomb?
I think they said it was called a lamb.
You looking to trade?
I gotta, man. I need a vial of Zyme.
Oh shit. Alright, so I guess if you don't have a lamb and you want to clear It's not connected water. Okay, makes sense. Black helicopter, we've already read this, right? Yeah, with that.
Oh my god.
If you're missing a lamp to clear out the... Oh shit. The passageway. This is where you would get it, but we don't really need it, but we could try to
I'm gonna kill Rock.
try to clear up that whole thing.
Leave me alone.
I mean, are you trying to go right
The
now?
rule is you're supposed to use the secret passage and leave us alone. Man, it stinks in here.
We could leave.
The rule is you're supposed to use the secret passage and leave us alone.
Let's see. Well, Letty, unfortunately.
All I want's one right now. Just one vial.
Just gonna stand here and keep groaning, but I guess not for the reason that we initially suspected. I guess we could go back up topside and grab the vials for sign that they're just lying there. What? Did I talk to you yet?
The doctors in that clinic, they ain't worth 5 credits.
About the free clinic in Hell's Kitchen?
Nurse knew I was sick. She just don't care.
It's the only clinic we've seen in this game, so...
I got the plague. That's why I look like this. They should be giving me disability. It's my right. Government lets people get poor, and they wonder why someone jacks their Mercedes. The doctors in that clinic, they ain't worth 5 credits.
You're not gonna get mad if I go in here, are you? Nope, I guess you gotta try to go in here yourself. Someone already cracked the mirror. Hey, what do you know? There is, in fact, 3 tools to bypass that fucking thing. Alright. It's a good thing that I already have the password for it. It's a good trade. I mean, I might as well just my time manipulation knowledge to actually make use of that password, because it's not like I do need the extra tools. But before I head wherever that thing might take me, maybe I'll take another look upstairs. Okay, that's where Rook is, I think. It's in the southeast corner here. Or Rock, excuse me. Okay, it's the name of the gang that's up here, apparently. What do we have here? Just a multi-tool? Okay, no. So we have, in fact, hit the limit of multi-tools. We can only carry 20. Imagine that probably the same applies to lockpicks in that case.
Wanna talk to El Rey? That's cool.
Good.
The Rooks, we hang mostly underground, but we about to spread out. Next, we're gonna move on Rock. You wanna run with
The one guy?
Bet El Rey'd say okay.
I don't know, do we want to join the street gang and make a little extra cash?
You wanna run with us? Bet El Rey'd say okay.
Where's the El Rey guy? He's probably in this direction.
Just take it easy, bro. Be cool.
What's up?
Yeah.
No one up here is looking for a fight.
Back off. You have business? Talk to El Rey.
See, a lot of these people that sound very stereotypically New Yorker.
Cut it out.
Not talking to you.
Homely ass Mark, get your ass away from me. Who sent you, Jojo?
Oh, we didn't get to meet Jojo.
You tell that punk we're laying for him.
But I guess Jojo's got some fame.
We want to expand our operation. I send back off.
Alright, I heard you the first time, but just see what kind of stuff you got here. I like taking stuff, it is in my nature. Gas grenade, why not? Just going to that. I'll destroy more of these boxes, I hope you weren't using them. Presumably that's the guy. Gang member. You do look like you have a unique model, so...
Think you're bad, strutting around Rook's turf.
Really, I'm just minding my own business.
You better keep yourself in line. You come in Rook's territory, you show respect. You come in Rook's territory, you show respect.
Okay, that can't be the other thing you say.
You better keep yourself in line.
But apparently it is. Never mind. Destroying all barriers here. Let's see what this guy has to say, I guess.
Hey, bro, what's with the getup?
Charlie says you sell explosives.
Yeah? Charlie should mind his own business.
How much?
Whoa. We ain't talking firecrackers, understand? What I got, it comes from a guy at UNATCO. Hardcore munitions and shit.
How much?
I got a lamb. You know what that is? $750.
Pretty steep for secondhand goods.
Either that or you work for it. You into fighting? I need someone to take care of the dealer downstairs.
See, we don't need to do this at all this time by all trade thing. Because we already have a bunch of explosives just in our pockets, but...
I'll think about it.
You want it for free? You know what to do.
I guess it's pretty clear what they put up here as the multiple choice thing for this part of the map. You can figure out how to get an explosive if you don't have one. By doing one of these various things. So we can clear out, but I guess we are gonna have to clear out the, you know, the blockage to the water pipes, as a matter of fact. There's just no way around that. We can probably grab some money from the ATM here. We have to use that, but we can clean it out now. I don't know if it's gonna cover the 750, but it would take two to do the stuff here. Nope, not at all. Just 50 credits. That's all that we can get from that machine. Let's see.
I said.
We're gonna be special forces for the NSF if they give us some chits.
Alright, well, guess I'm gonna take another look to see if there's anyone else that I haven't talked to that's gonna say anything new. Here's Junkie over here, might.
Hey man, you got any zyme?
Oh my goodness.
You don't have any zyme.
Just a little bit. A crumb.
Crumb of Zyme. I mean, I don't know if, from what I've seen, if Zyme is even the kind of stuff that can become crumb. It seems to be a fluid.
Hey man, you got any zyme?
Jeez.
You don't have any zyme.
Just a little bit.
I said you're...
Yeah, same dialogue. So let's see.
You can stick around, as long as you have...
Well, I guess if you were to get out of here the normal way, it would be through here, which, yeah, it's completely blocked off. So there's a couple of different things we can do right now. We can go back the same way we came in and yoink the vial of Zyme that was just lying there on the thing. There might be more vials of Zyme, I don't remember. I feel like maybe I saw some. And try to trade that for something, whether I think or just hand it off to that guy and see what happens. I wonder. I am curious about that now, I will say, but I guess before we do that, I am curious to see what happens if I just go to use the secret keypad in the bathroom. Which we did get from a different timeline, the code. Wait to... Excuse me, what? Did I, like, write it wrong? Wait a moment. Is it not working because I didn't find it out the proper way? Hold on.
Hey!
Guess I'll go check over there again. Dawn. What?
Hey man,
don't
just...
I guess we figured out that guy's name, even though we just called him Junkie before, and he never told us his name. So let's do this. So I can check the code again. 5482. Also, does it literally just not work if we haven't done this and looked at it here? Does it work now, basically? 5428 instead of 5482. Was I? Hold on. I mean, I put 5482, yeah, in my notes. So I'm pretty sure I was typing that. What the fuck? Right, I don't know how I was doing that. Maybe I was like... I was confused because I was extrapolating the layout here on screen to the keystrokes that I was doing on the number-pad, even though that's, you know, it's got inverted the top and bottom rows. Maybe that was it. Well, whatever. So let's see what's here. I don't know, it feels like this is just the next part, so you can just come here and skip the other tasks that you might have to do to get you in the first place. Yeah, so this might be where we And face off, because it is about time to end the stream. We do got NSF. Okay, and we immediately get shot at by NSF. I guess if you see, you get seen by NSF in there. So hold on. Might as well try to just see what some of the other outcomes are, because I feel like if we do humor some of the other outcomes, we probably will end up getting like a few more experience points, skill points. And if we skip over all of that, we probably won't get that. Let's see. Can I please get up here? There we go. Well, as it happens, I have 7 lamps, so those guys, they don't have any bartering power. All the high explosives I need just in my pockets. Oh, Jesus. Right, what do we have here, though? Probably trying to go through steam will hurt me, I would imagine, but then again, you know, the steam that was coming out of the vents to get out here didn't hurt me, so maybe you don't. Then again, maybe it's like the, gosh, it's like on Liberty Island, on that one room that has the, what do you call it? Okay, it really seems like I should be able to get up there from, up here. Apparently that is not the case, question mark. That does seem quite odd, I would say. Okay, you know what, but what happens if I just try to go through the steam here? Okay, I do get hurt. I was wondering about that. And apparently this is something that I can open up with one pick, but I mean, how much did I get hurt there? Just from that one touch, just like... Lost 10 points on my left leg, I think I'm gonna be fine. So I'll do the bow thing. See, there you go. I got 100 points. Skill points from doing that I would not have gotten otherwise, so that is probably the optimal outcome there. And maybe now the guys will have water. Just gotta figure out where the Charlie guy is against him.
The water line should be open now. Good. Glad to see you UNATCO boys do something for the community.
Now can you tell me about the NSF?
NSF? Yeah, they took over our tunnels.
How do I get there?
Go to the women's restroom on the other side of the station. Look for a keypad under the sink. Combination's 5482.
Great. I'm glad I can help you out.
Alright, we get even more skill points for completing that, and we get the same thing without having to use up a lockpick. None of it really matters. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't be quite so stingy with my lockpicks as I have so far. Just felt that I had to be, because, I mean, I do still, you know, not have anywhere near the limit of lockpicks compared to the multiple tools that I have, so I'm kind of wondering right now. There was one guy that had a mine, I'm pretty sure. He was in one of the bathrooms, I think the men's bathroom, right? Just need to remind myself as well, like, how I got down here in the first place, like, where did I emerge from when that happened? It was from a manhole cover, I think, so I'm just gonna find out again. Well, these guys still offer to barter and all that.
Oh my god.
Well?
All I want's one right now. Just...
No Zyme.
Close but no Zyme, alright, so... Probably the last thing that I'm gonna do before I head out for the night
Nurse
is...
knew I was sick. She just don't care.
Find my way back up to the streets, or the park anyway. If I can find out where that, manhole thing is. They don't tracks directly. Might make the most amount of sense. Near this guy, I feel like it was kind of close to this guy. Yeah, there it is. Just on the tracks directly. Just please, yeah, get down here again. Wonder if I can find multiple vials of Zyme up there. Thing sure is taking its time. Alright, here it comes. Alright, let's let me check my notes again so I can remember the... There we go, 6 right there. There we go. See, this does kind of make me wonder, how do you set something like this up if you're in a community of like underground homeless dwellers who are hiding out because they like, have nowhere else to go in the regular world?
Oh.
How do you get an engineer and the resources you need to like get you an elevator like that that's disguised as like a piece of public infrastructure? Without anyone noticing, or at least knowing how to get past it. Well, here's the sign vial that's quite promptly here. I don't remember if I saw any more sign vials. Flying around up here, but I'll figure that out later anyway. But now I suppose I am going to... see what happens when I give that away to a couple of the different dudes that it looked like I could do that with down there, just to see what happens in each case. There's a guy down here in the bathroom, but there was also a guy upstairs who was like, I'm clearly a junkie and I want my fix. Hold on. Guess I'll make a separate save here so I can load back to my other. What should we call it? Quick save.
Hey man, you got any Zyme?
In fact, I do. Here you go.
Take a vial.
Oh, cool. Thanks, man.
Now maybe you can calm down for a second and tell me how to get to the Mole People hideout.
Yeah, sure. They're in the tunnels.
And?
The keypad's under the sink, in the woman's bathroom. Everybody knows that.
The code?
Got me. The Mole People keep me out because they don't like Zyme.
Just take it easy, bro. Be cool.
Get up in my face. So that guy didn't even give me any really significant information, and I didn't get any skill points out of that, so that's...
Hey, thanks, dude.
That seems like the worst choice. Well, just can see what he's grunting, but we've given him the drugs.
Who needs Rock, huh? Not me. He could just die. Take his 50 cut Zyme and blow.
And blow besides.
Under the sink, man. Look under the sink.
So he's playing Tony Montana as well as Zyme dealer.
Hey, thanks, dude.
Trying to be Tony Montana, but it's turning out to be more of a Tony Camonte. Alright, so that's what happens if we give it to that guy. What happens if we give it to the guy that wants to trade it for an explosive? I guess we'll just get it.
Kill Rock. All I want's one right now. Just one vial.
The question is, of course, will we get skill points if we give it a trade here? Do the trade.
Suppose I could part with a vial of Zyme if you'll give me the lamb.
You got some? Really?
Yeah, let's see the lamb.
Take it, man. Whatever. Where's the Zyme?
Hope it lasts.
Good skill points awarded, there we go. So enabling this guy's destructive addiction will actually pay off, unlike the other guy. That's what I call a good outcome.
Much better. I was feeling pretty bad. I
mean, you don't have to be a drug addict to feel pretty bad, but
I was feeling pretty bad.
I'd imagine that does exacerbate things. Oh, there we go, we got possibly the optimal outcome here already. Blew things up, got an extra lamb for a vial of Zyme that we just picked up from the street, and now we got the code to go down there as well, so I think we'll just pop down there.
Be careful if there's a gunfight. There are families living down there.
And just,
the Mole People aren't militant like the NSF. The NSF wants a base down there because it's close to LaGuardia. Yeah, thanks again.
LaGuardia. There's supposed to be like a couple of different airports in New York, I think, if I'm thinking of the right thing. guess LaGuardia is one of those airports that's kind of right near or right in the middle pretty much of a large metropolitan area like the airport that we have here. It's like that, or at least the one that people actually use.
I don't handle the money. Talk to Charlie. You want Zyme? Talk to the guy in the corner. His name's Rock.
I talked to Charlie, but apparently he doesn't want to act as a pimp right now. But I don't know if there's like a couple different airports in New York. I'm thinking of like in the actual metropolitan area or wherever that works. But from what I remember, at least the first time that I went there, I ended up going to the Newark airport, which is actually in New Jersey. So it was kind of a long and quite crowded highway gridlocked drive to actually get to and from there in the city. But I think the second time I went there, it was a different airport. I don't remember like the exact details though. Off the top. Alright, let's just do the thing. Open up the secret passageway here, just the wall just slides open, and there we go, 100 skill points more for progression bonus, and here we are in the mole tunnels. I think I'm gonna delete this game actually, just to, yeah. Don't think we need an extra thing there. We fully determined what we wanted to determine there. And the mole tunnels here, well, who knows what's going to be down there, except apparently even more gunfights with the NSF, but we'll just figure that out next time, which will hopefully once again be sometime later this week. But for now, I will bring back Spooky. Oh wait, no, the Ghostly Theater song did run out from my playlist here. Well, we do have this. At least for a few seconds. And then we have this. Which is the games that should be in the chase parts of the playlist. But yeah, like I said, I'm probably gonna just try to get in one or two more streams in this week. Could be just before the weekend, could be on the weekend, I'll figure it out, but I'll just try to keep going like this. Honestly, don't rightly know how long it's gonna take me to get through Deus Ex on the stream at the pace that I'm going, but I guess all the more reason to see if I can get a few more days in of just trying to do stuff in the game, check out what's in the game, because I do want to check out as much of the game as possible, because that is how I usually do go about it. It's been quite a while since I've actually properly gone through a, big name, kind of essential in-sim type game. Usually I did go through most of those games on my own, but I do want to take the time to see what all the options are that I can do in each case. So hopefully I can have an experience with Deus Ex on the stream and, not have it take forever. I'd like to imagine it's been an acceptable pace that I've been doing so far for that very purpose, but yeah, we'll just see how that develops on from here. But that will continue on, like I said, next time I do play that on the stream, which should be sometime later this week, if all goes well. So for now, I will just say, we'll take it easy. Thank you everybody for coming like always. Thanks for chat. Always great whenever people chat, and I will be seeing you later.